Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him, and on today's podcast...
We talk about how Josh outed me to his parent, his mom.
Yeah, just one parent. It's half as bad as parents.
As bad. I didn't say parents.
I know you didn't, yeah. You went back on the tweet and
now
took
he's
out the
mansplaining how he outed to me. He outed me to his parent. It's late.
So we talked about that, and then we did a little Hispanic...
It's fine, though. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We did a little bit, even though Hispanic Heritage Month has ended, we finally got to our segments that we promised to do, so we did them this week.
Yes, we did Emo versus Punks 2008 Wars.
And I mansplained the movie I'm No Longer Here, which is the English translation.
Yes.
But that's timestamps are down below because there's also Reddit stories after our world famous ad segment. World famous coffee/ad segment.
We're world famous, baby.
World famous, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 95 Spotify episode.
Let's go.
But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And don't forget to check out our Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon, those websites, APWSTR. And we're a podcast to save us on Instagram, APWSTR on TikTok. We have mutual aid links down in the description inside the link tree. Everything's down below.
Yeah.
Enjoy the episode and have a good one. Take it easy.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Inspection.
Oh,
because I'm holding a board. Yeah. All right, hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good too. Welcome back.
Welcome.
How are you feeling today, Sarah? How's your day going?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel good.
Yeah.
Before I say the next thing that I'm about to say,
yeah,
I feel good. Josh outed me to his mother. I want you all to know that. I'm fine.
Okay, here's the story, Morning Glory.
Oh, wow. Did that happen? Holy fucking shit. It was funny as hell, and he's mad that I keep bringing it up, because I'm not mad about it, but I keep bringing it up, and he's mad that he keeps asking me if I'm mad, because he wants me to stop bullying him about it, even though he's the one that did it to me. So
what happened was we went to see my mom 2 days ago for dinner.
Yeah.
Because I can't give up a free meal. And it
was supposed to be for my birthday.
Yeah. And then they were like,
on my birthday, at my birthday party, he outed me to his mother.
We were talking about, because we have a big bump in Spotify viewership. And we were talking about audiences that come in and are like, you never know who you're going to get with a new audience. So sometimes you get shitty people. I
get nervous every time we get a lot of viewers, because usually that means afterwards that we say something political, leftist, and the people that don't have eyes and ears and voted for a certain president of the United States will respond and be like, "I thought you guys were white." Oh my God, I thought you were racist and white and right wing. And we're like, I don't know. I don't know how else to be more leftist at this point facing. I don't know why you can't perceive the things in the show.
I get what you mean.
That's not my fault.
Get some underlying subtext, yeah.
So we were talking. I was nervous about that. So I brought that up, and then as punishment, Joshua said this. Punishment for me talking.
Because what happened was the first comment we got during this big spike, because Spotify very kindly put our 250th episode up on a lot of people's homepage.
It was very sweet.
Very nice of them.
Yes.
I was like, well, the first comment that we got during this is one that was just like pan flag spotted.
And then, but of course he can't just be like pan flag spotted. Which, on itself, would also out me.
Yeah, so I did hesitate. Can I say for the record, I did hesitate?
I didn't hear it. I disagree. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear you do that. You hesitated, and then you explained further.
Yeah, so I do
more.
think, yeah.
Explanatory.
So then, Sarah, you said...
No. You said...
okay, yeah. Can you remind me of this one? Because I've already forgotten this happens.
Yeah, because it was just Tuesday to you, yeah.
Yeah, that's... Can I say, okay, subconsciously, I also feel like my family does know your pan, and the reason why...
I don't care. They watch the show, and they
watch the show.
But it's never been above board talked about.
It hasn't been above board, but like I know for sure, like my dad has seen the flag in the background because he would put our podcast and Google it on the TV.
Like, do you think they know what pansexuality is? Because I don't even know what it is, if I'm honest. I mean, I know what it is. Don't get mad at me, guys.
I think my mom does know what it is. She just doesn't know which flag it is because she went off about how she doesn't know what any of the flags mean anymore.
Yeah, she always has to ask.
Yeah,
so she was trying to be nice. I will say
she was very nice.
It went perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It was not weird at all. It was actually very sweet.
Yeah.
She's not the bad person here.
Who is? I don't think anyone's bad in this one, if I'm being honest. I think no assholes here. Nah.
Oh, yeah? Every OP we ever read. No, I don't think anyone's an asshole. Honestly, I think it's an understandable mistake.
I think I'm gonna start fence sitting for a couple episodes.
Fucking dick. Is your right wing pivot?
Oh, okay. Listen. My penance is gonna be. I'm gonna title this part of it. Josh outed Sarah to his mom, so everyone will know it. So fucking whatever.
This is what the fuck happened. Okay. Josh was like, "We have a bunch of money," and
that was not what I said.
Your mom was like, "Oh my god, are you guys poor? Are you poor?"
And we had to say we're doing
she's
fine.
Worried about us because she's a mom and she's got her own. Everybody's financially struggling now.
I think we said specifically we were late on rent a few times.
Well, that was later.
Yeah, that was later. Okay.
Don't even worry about that. That's not. Nobody should worry about that. Don't talk about that.
Everyone should worry about that.
Nobody should worry about that.
No assholes here.
Shush. But we were like, yeah, we're fine. We're steady. She always asks us if we're steady because she wants to know. She wants us to succeed really bad.
Yeah.
Because she's a good mom.
So then I brought up the statistics.
Actually, we've been making a ton of money because Spotify put us on the front page. I didn't say that.
I said we were getting a lot more viewers than normal because we did our 250th episode.
A lot of streams. Your baby boys on the front page of Spotify, mama. Mama, you should be proud of me because we're on the front page. And then she was like, oh, wow. And I was like, oh, geez, because this is the first I've fucking heard of this many viewers. Because, Josh likes to bring out the numbers for his family if we don't talk about it beforehand because it makes me anxious. Not Josh's fault, I'm going to be honest. But I was like, oh, God, we're going to get so many conservatives yelling at my DMs.
Yeah.
Because that's usually what happens after we get a lot of people. And then you, to assuage both me and your mother, said, well, it's fine because they're queer, like you are, Sarah. Fucking Josh was saying, he was like, well, we got a comment from one of the people. I think they are leftist because they said, oh, a fellow pan person. Like, oh, the fellow, because, and before you said that, you went, we have a flag in the background that's like pansexual. That's the pansexual flag.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, great, a fellow pan. And then I looked at your mother, and she looked like a deer in motherfucking headlights, because she was looking at both of us and was like, which one? Is it my son? Is it my son? My son's queer? And I don't think she was upset about that.
No,
I think she was just
either.
like, whoa. And she explained later that nobody's come out to her yet in her
in the family.
So she's probably been waiting. Like, I mean, like every mother has like, what do I do if?
Yeah.
Every good mother is like, what do I do if? What do I do? I want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And she's very much that way. She wants to do the right thing. So she was like, huh? And I was like, oh my God, Josh, you just fucking outed me, you stupid bitch. Yes, hi, I'm Pan. Hello, I'm the problem. It's me. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, should I throw a party or? Which sounds sarcastic. She wasn't being sarcastic. She was being genuine. She was like, do you want, I don't know, do you want more?
Do you want flags in the house?
Like, should I respond? Like, how do you want me to respond? Because she was like, she wanted to be do it
and the correct way to respond is just, okay. And then
I was just happy that it came out finally. Because I didn't know how to bring it up. And she was also like, did you think I was going to be mad at you or something? And I was like, no, I just don't know how to bring up, like, I like women.
Yeah.
I'm not straight. I don't know how to bring that up. Because usually
that's why I, the mediator of this, brought two worlds together. Yeah, and I really saved the day on that.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I can't believe
Weight lifted off your shoulders. Why is everyone mad at me?
I'm just a perfect little boy.
I'm a perfect little boy that did something good for you. Because you're saying right now, I don't know how to do it. And I was like, I fucking know how to do it.
Yeah. I'll just say it.
I'll just fucking say it.
And then it was like, how do we tell Josh's dad? Because Josh's dad wasn't there. He was at work. And I was like, we should call him right now and be like, Sarah's gay. Sarah's gay. What do I do? That's what we should do.
Yeah. Do you want to start betting money now that there's going to be a pan flag in the house?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be fun. That'll be fun. All my fucking Christmas presents.
Just going to be...
Instead of money, she usually sends money because she doesn't know what it was. What anyone wants. It's easy. She's just gonna start sending me fucking rainbow capitalism. And awesome. I love rainbow capitalism. I don't give a fuck.
Shit, yeah.
That's the only capitalism I like.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't come out to her though, so we're chill.
Yeah. It was fun. I can't believe no one else in your family's gay.
Yeah,
no one else has come out to your mom.
I'm gonna be so honest.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
I do not.
But also, I don't want to force anything.
No.
So yeah,
keep your secrets.
Yeah, keep your secrets.
Yeah, but just like we were talking about it, I was like, really, nobody else. And I'm gonna be quite honest. I was also shocked. I was like, I was
really?
Like, what?
And we just started naming names.
This is like an alt family. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's why. And she was like, I know. She was like, whoa. But it was very sweet. It went way easier than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And honestly, probably better with just her.
Yeah, that's true.
Than like in a group, because she's usually like...
At the baby shower last year, 2 years ago.
That was so funny. Well, your cousin, I think your cousin said that she watched us, or she like watches our TikToks or something.
Yes,
and she didn't know it was us until the baby shower.
And and then they were like, they look familiar.
And then she looked us up and was like, oh my God.
So then also, my grandma has definitely probably seen.
Your grandma's fine though.
Yeah, my grandma's fine. Yeah. No. Thankfully,
Your grandma doesn't give a fuck.
Everyone that we're in contact with in the family on my side is like chill.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, I think there's some people that we've had to cut off because I think there's one, and of course they're in fucking Tampa.
They're not
MAGA.
you, but like your dad. It's your dad's
It's my
situation.
dad's side. Yeah, it's the aunt and uncle or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but yeah, no, it's better. It is better that it was alone, but also I know that everyone's watched the podcast at least once, so they've for sure seen that.
And it's not like we have to like do it in a very calculated way, or something. It's just like I don't know how to bring it up. I didn't have to bring it up to my mom because I didn't know about it while I still talked to my mom.
Yeah,
I did. Like I don't know. I kind of knew, but it was definitely like I pushed it down.
Yes, yeah.
With my mom, because she was constantly like, "You're gay, right? You're gay. It's okay if you're gay." Because I wasn't dating men. I wasn't dating and I didn't have any interest in anybody. I just was like very like I'm gonna play the viola.
I like that the understanding of you don't date men is
equals
gay or not even like equals ace. Like if you're not dating anyone,
I don't even think she understands that concept. I mean, I don't.
I get it. I know. Yeah, she is.
Like she used to say a lot of crazy shit about it. Because I think it was partly like she wanted me to come out as gay so she could convince me I wasn't. Because I had queer friends, and then she would talk about my queer friends like, I don't think she's really gay. She's just afraid of men. Just like you, Sarah. And I was just like, okay, Mom.
God,
all right, Mom. All right.
I'm saying this.
Which, I mean, Uno reverse. Pretty sure my mom's gay. She's just afraid of men. It was just, that everyone's that. Everyone likes women. Everyone thinks women are attractive.
Everyone's jerked off with their bros, right? Like,
yeah, you're just, just haven't met the right man yet.
Until then, we flick the bean together. We just.
I don't like you talking about my mom that way.
She's probably dead. Who cares?
I hope so. Anyway, God, fuck it. But yeah, no, I didn't have to do that, and then my dad fucking died, so I didn't have to tell him, which is great. Well, I think he would have accepted it, honestly.
Yeah, no, yeah. From what you've told me about your dad, I'm willing to bet he would have been accepting.
My niece, I think both my nieces are queer in some way.
Oh yeah,
and my dad hilariously went to one of my nieces, was like, "You're gay. It's fine." On his deathbed, like, "You're gay. It's okay." And my niece is actually bisexual, and so she was like, "Well, no, Grandpa, I'm bisexual. I'm not gay. And, that means I like both men and women." And he was like, "It's fine. You don't have to pretend. You're gay. I accept you." And she, just because it was like he was gonna die like in a couple hours.
Yeah,
she was
so
like,
I was like, all right,
Grandpa. Yeah, I'm gay.
If you need this for your closure,
I was like, damn, he had to be biphobic.
Yeah,
he was like, I gotta get there. I'm dying.
Yeah.
I gotta get in the biphobia real quick.
Yeah. How else am I gonna get into heaven if I don't get
into heaven if I'm not biphobic? That shit's crazy, man. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
So he would have been like, you know,
He probably would have been chill. Yeah.
Yeah. He honestly probably was like, this is for Sarah.
Yeah.
You're gay. It's all right. And when my niece told me that, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Okay, great.
Okay, well.
He's fine. He's fine with it. He's looking down on me like,
Okay.
be queer, Sarah. But yeah, so now your mom knows, and I can't wait for everyone else to find out.
Yeah.
Because of your mom
Find
calling
out they
them,
watched the goddamn show.
calling them immediately. Then why haven't they talked to me about gay issues? Then why am I not the pillar?
Yeah, you should be the monolith in this
What the
family.
fuck?
Yeah.
They should be coming to me and being like, what does polyamorous mean, Sarah?
What is this?
I don't fucking
What is
know.
this newfangled thing all
What's
the
this
kids are talking
newfangled
about?
thing? What's a furry? Sarah,
No,
what is
I'm
a
not
furry?
explaining you a furry. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that either. But yeah, they should come to me and be like, "What's this new thing? Demisexual. What is that?" I gotta be the queer aunt to
Yeah.
explain to your niece, like,
Yeah, what's up?
if she says she's demisexual, what does that mean? You know?
And it's like,
I'll tell you. I'll
tell
talk
you.
to her.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Guy who explains furry shit by
Yeah.
saying it's awesome and then just walk
It's
away.
And you should keep your fucking nose out of their business.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Josh
I
outed me.
you, and I'm sorry.
And I want everyone to know about it.
Yeah. And this is my penance. Penis? This is my penis also. It's just
It was funny too, because I do feel like after I explained it meant nothing for our relationship. Like
Yeah.
we're just still in a monogamous relationship.
yeah.
I feel like she was like,
Yeah, sigh of relief.
I think she was like, it might have been because people confuse pansexuality with polyamory all the time.
Oh yeah, that would have been. That
Yeah.
would have.
I
She
think
would
she
have
was
a heart
walking around
attack.
like, you guys do whatever you want. I don't want to know. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain to you how we fuck.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
not
okay.
what this is about.
Yeah. I like now though. My mom officially has more information on our relationship than like
Most
90% of our TikTok followers.
Yeah, I do love that they were like, they're in a relationship.
Yeah, we had one where we were fighting over opening the door or whatever,
Yeah.
and
People
whatever
were like, oh
bullshit.
wow, so you're like married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people were like, "Damn, huh? Didn't
Yeah.
know that."
We're not married yet because he won't commit. He outed me and he won't commit on my birthday dinner. So
He said that to me at a dinner.
at a dinner.
But yeah, so I apologize to Sarah.
Yeah.
This is my public
Publicly.
shaming, and I apologize.
Yeah.
Now, can we move on with our lives?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, you want to talk about last week we talked about people have been asking us to do like a newspaper segment on
For a while.
because it's Latin American Heritage Month.
Yeah, Hispanic Heritage Month
Hispanic
ended
Heritage
last week.
Yes.
And I apologize that we're doing this a week after.
We
but also,
missed it. We got busy lives. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so shit happens.
Yeah, but we're making up for it because we care about
Motherfucker, our
you.
router's broken right now. I don't know.
We couldn't stream last week. It sucked.
Yeah, but okay,
Um,
sorry.
All right, so we people asked me to do the emo versus punk. I think it was described to me as emo versus goth.
Which is, I think, how I was described it as well.
Yeah, but it's the way that I found it is the 2008 emo versus punk wars in Mexico, as well as the Bolivian Revolution,
Ah, okay.
which is also interesting.
Mm.
I still don't have enough money for newspapers.com is the issue.
Yeah.
Just because we have to pay bills first.
Yes.
We
yeah.
have to be responsible. However, I will just read from the Wikipedia page.
No, that's fair.
If that's okay with
I'm
everybody
okay with that.
involved.
We're saying that it's from Wikipedia, so everyone knows that.
It's from
And
Wiki. You can go look it up and you can look more
Yeah.
into it and stuff.
Now we're officially stealing from Reddit on Wiki, actually, now that I think about it, because they used to do Wiki stories also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's why their name's Reddit on Wiki. The Wiki part, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if they still do Wikipedia.
They should.
Maybe we should just pick up where they left off.
We should all get together and just read from Wikipedia. That sounds fun.
Honestly, yeah.
I would love that. Anyway.
Oh, God, I have so many good ideas.
I know, you do. Anyway, it's interesting. And I think I get why they said emo versus goth, because it's like emo versus every other alt subculture, kind of.
Fair. And I guess goth is a common umbrella term.
Well, it's like, punks, goths, metalheads, things like that. But punks are for some reason singled out in the Wikipedia page. So we're going to read about it.
One of the volunteers just fucking hates punks. All right, okay.
Emo versus punks were multiple confrontations that occurred in 2008 in Mexico between emos and anti-emo groups.
Okay.
Parentheses, mainly punks.
Okay.
So emos are like, I guess, to give a little background.
What are the definitions here, I guess?
Yeah, emos are specifically, emo was like a movement of quote-unquote emotional music of like what are the original ones? Like My Chemical Romance.
I was thinking that in my head, yeah.
Blood on the Dance Floor. Paramore is one of like well, Paramore's more like a pop punk. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not really emo.
Especially nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, but there's like a group of like specific, it was a music a genre that became popular. I feel like it was kind of more of like a garage. From what I understand from various documentaries that I've ducked and not watched, that I've seen the trailers of, it's like Chicago, the sort of northeastern United States, where there was like a bustling emo scene. At that kind of swept the nation and kind of moved more into the Midwest. And now there's like Midwestern emo is like its own kind of subgenre of emo. But it was very popular. It came up at the same time as like scene kids.
Oh yeah, which
is also Blood on the Dance Floor and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think people have a more clear idea of scene because I feel like that's such a specific.
They're very colorful. I remember. I was friends with scene kids, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And it was like bleach blonde hair with like bright blue, bright pink.
Like highlights, yeah.
Highlights, which then also, I've talked to people that are into pop punk, those colors are like associated with pop punk also. So it's just, I think I feel like it is more, and this is me personally, my analysis, the individualized nature of music groupings. So like you become a fan of Blood on the Dance Floor, right?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, people are calling you emo, people are calling you scene, people are calling you punk rocker.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're really just a fan of Blood on the Dance Floor, but you have these new terms and you go on the internet, you go on MySpace or something, and you look it up, and now you find a bunch of other music that connects with that. And it's from the sort of, now we're in an era where it's like, I'm a Drake stan. I'm a Drake fan. Yeah. Rather than like, I like rap music. I like hip hop and I like R&B. Rather than that, it's more of like I have a very individualized stan culture, and I think that's kind of the beginnings of that. How we were trying to deal with that. Now that is my opinion, and I don't even know if any of that's fucking true.
Yeah, fair.
But I find it interesting because I do know that there's a lot of like, I was really into post-punk goth music. Which came about in the 80s. In high school, everybody else was listening to like the popular music at the time was like Adele, Taylor Swift, which first came out.
Oh yeah,
which are good. Those were good. That was good music. But for some reason, I was like, you weren't
into it.
I'm not into this popular stuff. I want to go listen to other stuff, and I got really into like 80s goth music. And I find it interesting because like I was listening to a lot of like Morrissey and that stuff. And Morrissey has a big fan base in Mexico and Latin American countries, which I find interesting. And there's like a big amount of like metalheads, and that's how I kind of understood that, which was like, oh, interesting. Okay. So those were already big things. And then emo became a big thing.
Yeah, and it's
so then it probably bled into these others. The same thing was happening. It's just there's a lot of hatred for emo at the time, if you remember.
I do remember, yeah.
Skinny jeans, it was like a big thing. Like emos were wearing skinny jeans, they had this big teased hair.
Yeah.
And it was like, there was a lot of homophobia too.
Yeah, and also I think with skinny jeans, I feel like one of the things I remember of that was like straight, regular people, quote unquote, were trying to reclaim skinny jeans, weirdly enough. Do you remember that being a thing?
I just remember being a girl and not wanting to wear skinny jeans because I was fat and having to go into the men's section to find any jeans that weren't skinny jeans.
Jesus.
Because of how big of a deal they were.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. And so that was my hatred for skinny jeans, but I also knew people, and I was friends with both people, one that would wear skinny jeans all day, and then another that literally called the other friend the F slur because he wore skinny jeans.
Wow.
That we all had to be like, don't
what the fuck?
do that. What the fuck? Now both of those men are gay. And apologetic that ever happened.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
The one that did set the slur. But yeah, man, it's just wild. It was a wild time. I think everybody was trying to figure out the internet, sexuality, art, movements, culture,
and especially when you have so much more information at your fingertips. It's hard to parse through it. Yeah,
and people were mean. It's the internet. People are mean.
Fucking mean.
People are mean and they're homophobic, and I think that's a big part of it. A large part of it was homophobia, also. Yeah, because it was men being emotional, and that's not allowed. You know.
God forbid. Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody, if we all love a sad boy. You know what I mean?
They made a whole podcast about it.
Yeah, and I find it interesting too because I got really into the goth subculture, and a lot of fucking male goths had to walk the line between, like, you know, being called the F slur because they were exhibiting an emotion that was in anger.
Yeah.
And also, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, a lot of goth fashion at the time became like, I'm associated with death and I'm associated with being aggressive so that you leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But if you talk to me, I'm actually like a regular guy.
Yeah.
You know? With all the fixings of the badness and the goodness. You know? So yeah, I think that's interesting. And I think it's interesting that this has happened. We're going to move into it more.
Okay, yeah.
The emo murmur.
The emo murmurs.
Turn off the cameras, turn it down. All right, we're going to do it again. The emo movement emerged in Mexico in the early 2000s. It was influenced by the international subculture of the United States and pop-punk music, known for its emotionally expressive lyrics. Fashion drew inspiration from androgynous styles, including skinny jeans and men wearing makeup, both uncommon in the country at that time. In Mexico City, emos first gathered at the, and I'm so sorry, I'm going to try to say all these words in the way that I was taught in school by a white woman how to speak Spanish. Yeah. So I'm probably not going to do it well. Tianguis Cultural del Chopo, a flea market known for hosting various underground subcultures, including punk and heavy metal communities. As the movement became mainstream in the country, mainly among teenagers and young adults, anti-emo groups formed, which claimed that emos were appropriating and imitating other subcultures.
Oh, shit.
Harassment from anti-emo groups escalated over time, with some even calling for the assassination of emos.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, this is serious fucking business. I thought this was like a fun...
No, yeah, this is
really crazy shit.
Okay.
Which is like wild, because I remember being a teen and knowing emos and being like, I don't like emos. I'm a goth. Instead, goths are more proper.
Yeah.
And established.
I don't think you believed it hard enough, apparently.
No, I wasn't like they should die. That's crazy.
You wanted to sacrifice yourself for the cause, Sarah?
No,
Damn.
I wasn't. Well, myself, them. Like, they're saying that emos should be assassinated.
You weren't willing to sacrifice your friends for the cause?
No, of course not. In Mexico City, the anti-emo groups expelled emos from El Chopo Market, prompting them to regroup at the Glorieta de los Insurgentes traffic circle at the clandestine club Los Siones. In March 2008, a group of emos were attacked in the capital city of Querétaro. I'm sorry if I'm saying that right or wrong. Sorry if I'm saying it right or wrong, alleging that the emos were attempting to expand and appropriate more zones in Mexico City. Anti-emo groups organized a confrontation at the traffic circle on March 16, 2008 via social network services. Police officers partially controlled the mob, but the unrest resumed a few hours later.
Oh my god.
It was not until members of the Hare Krishna movement intervened and diverted the attention from both groups that the brawl ended. In the following weeks, emo groups held demonstrations in Mexico City calling for respect and tolerance. Subsequently, the emo movement in Mexico declined as many individuals either abandoned the identity or integrated into other subcultures. Which, I mean, listen, not a fan of the music, not a fan of the style, just doesn't hit for me.
Yeah, but I still think you should be
That's
able
sad.
to, enjoy it.
You should be able to be
You
that.
shouldn't be hiding out
from
a culture you like.
That's
that
real
sucks.
persecution, man. That you have to abandon because it's dangerous to have.
Or you have
identity.
to assimilate into a different culture, subculture.
Yeah, that you might not be as interested in.
Yeah, that
which is
sucks.
interesting, man.
Jesus,
it's like bringing it back to what I know more about goth subcultures. There's been a splintering of a sort of goth. Specifically fashion and music, which is, I mean, there's a big question in the goth community of what is it, and it's you ask every goth, it's going to be a different answer.
Yeah.
Really, it's just a community of like-minded people. It's we all like similar things, so if we all show up at the same bar on the same weekend, or
we'll just
you'll probably find friends.
Yeah,
you know. And then if the people that want to make music like that have that label, you're probably going to like it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or not. And then you just get around and talk about culture. That's what a subculture is. But then there's a splintering of the pastel goth, corporate goth, street goth, health goth.
Even more niche, subcultures, which, and
that was, there's sort of a question of, do we need to, why? I think you're just being goth, but that's what goth is changing up your style rather than do you need a whole label for it. I feel like the splintering is going to make it so that it's going to be a more individualized community rather than
fragmented,
a community. And that's interesting to me because I feel like that's the rhetoric that is used here, but taken to a violent extreme that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
When is a group a grouping and when is it not? Which is a philosophical question worth talking about. Not worth killing people over or trying to brawl over, I think.
Jesus.
Because ultimately, let people do what they want.
Yeah, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Is music and fashion.
Has there ever been here? I guess you're right. Because you said
probably.
I don't, that's just so wild.
I mean, these are groups that are emos are definitely bullied for sure. And it's usually where people are persecuted for their looks and their behaviors. There usually are some instances where somebody got bullied too hard and either they committed suicide or they were beaten so badly that they passed, Yeah. That happened with non-binary people. If you remember, I think about them all the time. The non-binary, I believe, was also indigenous kid who, because there's so much homophobia and hatred about my pronouns, my gender, these kids all up with their pronouns and their gender.
My pronouns are kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. My pronouns are USA. All that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Of course, it increases the rhetoric and people turn around and they beat him so badly that he passed away.
Yeah.
They killed him. That's murder. And and I'm sure that's happened on just the basis that people are emo.
Jesus.
And you don't like them. And it's, it's a weird mass hysteria. Almost. It's probably not the right word, but
yeah, because it's still more, it's not as common, but it's also so individually spread.
Mass hatred.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's strange that we can say that somebody's different for one thing, and then and you can see it all the time now. We were talking right before the warm-up even about I feel like now with stronger the Gestapo-ness of ICE, I feel like there are more people in culture that I follow that start doing racist Mexican accents and claiming that it's not
actually a Mexican accent or
that it's ethnically ambiguous when obviously it is. You're trying to do a racist Mexican accent.
An impression.
And you're expecting me to laugh at that and also to think that you're not racist?
Yeah.
I feel like you haven't really, I don't know, looked at yourself for that. And I feel like I see that a lot, and not just with specifically Mexican accents, but also Chinese accents. I've seen that a bit lately too. And I'm wondering if, these are people that are not Republican and are even don't like Republicans and are identify themselves as Democrats. And they're acting this way. And I would say, well, isn't that the same thing as that? But now I'm the friend that's too woke, apparently.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. All right. So moving on. Anti-emo groups. The emo subculture faced backlash from members of other youth scenes who perceived it as a parody or superficial imitation of their own identities. Emos were perceived as emotionally fragile and inauthentic, adopting the style solely for aesthetic reasons. Like, why not? What's wrong with that?
Are you still... Yeah, because you're just doing... Who's it hurting, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's my thing. I guess that's the question I wanted to ask, or pose, I guess, is... Are people assuming that it's like appropriation because they feel as though they've been attacked for whatever they are wearing, and then they see some other group starting to wear it, and then they feel like if they get away with it, what the fuck happened with us?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that sentiment too, being in like middle school, high school, and like, oh, the emos and the preps. It like wasn't a thing at the school I went to, but yeah, it was like they don't know what they're talking about. They're just, I want like KMS all the time. It was like that was the stereotype. The emos are sad, and they're just kind of I think there's a lot of ableism in it too. It's like they're depressed for attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was a thing too. That was a stereotype as well.
Jesus.
I know, isn't that wild?
Yeah, but
I remember it was very strong. The rhetoric was extremely strong.
Yeah.
Who perceived it as a parody or superficial imitation of their own identities. Krzysztof Rakinski, I don't know how to say that, my apologies, a host on Telehit, Televisa cable television channel similar to MTV, dismissed the subculture as a trend for quote-unquote 15-year-old little girls. Adding that, quote, there isn't a movement here, there isn't a unified manner of thinking, there aren't musicians, you have confused hard rock, punk, and screamo, and you have grouped all the ideas of these scenes just to give significance to your stupid bullshit movement. Which is like really...
That's,
wow.
Wow. Also, I feel like there are music...
Specifically, also, they say musically international rock groups like My Chemical Romance, Paramore, and Fall Out Boy, as well as local bands like Panda, Deluxe, and Kudai surged or became popular that influenced the emo subculture in Mexico around 2001 through like MySpace, High Five, and Metroflog, which are social networks.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry, I had a thought and it's completely gone.
No, it's okay. No, there is music. I think they're saying that like it's not good,
but
music.
It's not. Yeah, or it's not real, quote unquote. Yeah. Also, the sexism's pretty funny to me.
It's a very like blatant.
Like 15-year-old girls. Like fucking. Even if that were the case, who fucking cares? And it's not the case. Well,
I mean, in the same time, Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
One Direction. There's a lot of like I hate. Literally anything that a 12-year-old girl likes, when really it's like not.
There was some sort of
space.
Like, and like some weird. I don't want to say counterculture because I feel like that's too. Like sure, that means something else. But
it's annoying that and my take has always been it's annoying that popular music did a very clear pivot from the culture makers were no longer the sort of millennial stomp clap stuff rather than now it's whatever the children want. It's YouTube and all of these things.
Yeah.
People watching TV like Britain's Got Talent or whatever the fuck it was from, the X Factor. I think.
X Factor, yeah.
It was what made One Direction. And oh my gosh, these boys are very cute to teenage girls. We're going to pivot to this like we're gonna try and create a Beatlemania.
Yeah.
With
see if we
One
can recreate
Direction.
that and just make a fuck ton of money.
And it worked because the music that they made was I'll say manufactured, but was of good quality.
Yeah,
They were,
no, yeah.
all of a sudden, we're now able to manufacture music that is of a Beatlesque quality without, I don't know, having to deal with the personalities of the Beatles. Like, these are teenage boys, and we have them under lock and key, and we're gonna make them do whatever slop we make up.
Yeah.
And I say slop because I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that it is slop. It's made a lot of money.
Yeah, I get you.
It was a new type of like, oh, this is a pop hit. And it's not even new because like Britney Spears, fucking all of these other Maroon 5, Train.
Oh God.
You know, like you can come up with a lot of shit from the 2000s that was obviously the music industry was making it like as a, we're just gonna make this a for the radio.
Yes.
And for like, and then when the iPhone came out, we're gonna try and sell 99-cent
singles,
ringtones.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of like underground, because I'm a big underground rock person. That's a big concept to talk about in underground rock, which is trying to break into the music industry because that's your dream. But then you're dealing with people that are just, they are talented and they can sing well and they do write some of their own songs, or they write songs for other musicians.
Yeah.
And they're talented.
Yeah.
But that's how we get like a Charlie Puth, where it's like, I don't know what that guy's about, but his songs are catchy sometimes.
Yeah.
And he writes for other people. And he is talented.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is that guy about? Like, what does he believe in? We don't know.
Yeah.
And that's worth being critical over, because then you get, you know, I don't know. You get people trying to influence the culture, and you're not sure if they even believe in what they're saying, but then there's a parasocial relationship with that person. And how do you know what they are when their whole personality was created by a corporation?
And can change on a whim, pretty much, depending on where the wind's
Depending
blowing.
on, yeah, who's in the White House or what's popular.
Yeah.
Because that's what corporations do.
Yeah.
So anyway, whatever. The concept, though, that there's a genuine fan base, blaming it on the fan base
as opposed
and the movement
to
is completely
societal.
false.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
And it's also definitely like
Just it feels like
misogynistic and homophobic,
and it just kind of feels manufactured to me to like keep people distracted from like real shit that's going on.
And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the fuck was happening in Mexico in 2001. So I don't know politically what the fuck was going on or why this was such a big deal, other than like, I do think probably there were real people that were upset about the concept of people coming in and not trying to learn anything. But also, is that what the emos were doing? Probably not.
Probably not.
They're probably just listening to music and trying to find friends like everybody else.
God forbid.
It's just the nerds, there are no nerd women, because they made fun of me when I was in high school. And it's like, these are not those women.
Yeah.
Those women are lawyers now.
Yeah, they're on
even
a
know.
whole other side of the planet.
When they were born, they're born to bully you.
Yeah.
They were born to bully everyone around them, and that's why they're a good lawyer now. You were born to play D&D and get bullied. But now you shouldn't take it out on the women that play D&D with you.
Yeah.
Because they were born to play D&D and get bullied also.
Yeah.
By you, apparently.
Which, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. You shouldn't, perpetuate the crap that you took on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry.
All right. Emos were constantly harassed at El Chopo Market, prompting them to relocate to the Glorieta de los Insurgentes, a traffic roundabout along Hacienda de los Insurgentes in the clandestine club Los Siones. Punks interpreted this move as an attempt by emos to expand their presence. Anti-emo groups surged in the country, and tensions rose among punks and metalheads who viewed emos as a threat to their subcultural values and code. Fernanda Guzman said on NPR that stereotypes surrounding emotional behavior and fashion may have contributed to a bullying culture, primarily because emos were perceived as effeminate. This opinion conflicted with Mexico's widespread culture of machismo and homophobia, in contrast to punks and metalheads, whereas punks and metalheads were associated with more traditionally masculine traits. Anti-emos and sentiment grew hostile, with incidents of emos getting their bangs cut and the spread of slogans such as Haz patria y mata a un emo, make a homeland and kill an emo.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Online anti-emo groups emerge, including Movimento Anti-Emosexual and Anti-Emo Death Squad, the latter hosted on Last.fm. And real quick, also, we talked about this the last time you talked about a movie for Latin Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah.
I brought up the concept of machismo, and someone brought up a good point that was like, I don't think the concept of machismo is not every single Hispanic country has machismo, even though in Mexico, even specifically, it's like, I feel like, which I find interesting, because I agree on a rational level. Yeah. It's like, why do we talk about Mexican machismo so much when really there's so much homophobia in the United States?
Already.
Constantly. And it's like, why am I taught as a white person from my own country that they're homophobic in Mexico?
Meanwhile, down here, you didn't even...
Just because they have
10 years ago?
Yeah.
You were able to finally get gay married if you wanted to?
And now they're thinking about
taking it away.
Which they're not thinking it, they're probably doing it, but
yeah, they'll find a way. Yeah,
that's crazy to me, and it was a really good point. And I definitely do not think that every single Mexican person is something to do with machismo, but I do know people in my life who are from Latin American countries that talk about it being an effect in their life. So I wanted to bring it up in terms of that movie. I think it's interesting that NPR is like, all of Mexico has machismo, and that was why they wanted to kill emos. Wherein in our own country, where emo comes from, I knew a guy calling another guy the F slur for wearing skinny jeans and listening to Blood on the Dance Floor. But we don't have a problem.
No, we're chill.
It's Mexico that has the problem. Okay, bud. All right. It's worth having a label to like talk about in isolated incidents, like it's like if Mexicans want to talk about machismo to each other, that's none of my business. I'm not trying to get into anybody's cultural business and make judgments. You know what I mean? Even all of this, I don't understand. I wasn't born in Mexico, never been to Mexico. I can't have an opinion on it, but I can like learn about what happened.
Yeah.
But it sounds to me the same kind of shit that was happening in the United States. I just didn't know incidents in my area that were this violent on a global scale. But it could have happened, I think. I think for sure. The rhetoric came from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
think it's interesting too with
that NPR did that.
Yeah, I will say too, I do find it interesting that the goth subculture, because I know this has been a problem, or there has been a problem where like Nazis would infiltrate goth spaces, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and it does feel like
white coated space.
Yeah, but I mean, even in this one, like it feels like the goths are taking a weird like homeland stance, like nationalist.
Yeah, well,
vibe.
Punks and metalheads and goths, there's kind of the stereotype is that goths are not as violent, but there are just as many probably violent people.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like, I think people have a common understanding of metalheads and punks as being violent and anarchy and things like that, which there some things that are woven into the creed. However, go to your local scene and figure it out. Like, don't prejudge them because your local scene might be a completely different. You might be a goth and vibe with all the goths, and you go to your local goth scene, they're all fucking lame. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a big problem in the goth community that there aren't as many representation of black goths because it's you get a whole group of white people together, depending on where they are. They probably are gonna somehow figure out a way to be racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we need more people of color in our alt subcultures, man.
Yeah.
For real. And I think it's a very fertile people that feel like they don't fit in. Well, not anymore because now Nazism you fit in. But people that feel like they don't fit in. and they're being shunned, that's a real fertile, probably predisposed to be racist in these times.
Yeah.
The real fertile way, you put a Nazi in there and starts talking about Hitler and all this shit. Probably a good way to get people to agree to go down a pipeline. You know?
No, I understand that.
So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And there's even a lot of goth, like Susie and the Banshees wore a swastika armband as like shock value.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of instances of that.
Yeah.
Just type in any of your favorite 80s musician plus swastika armband controversy.
And something will come up.
Something will come up.
Yeah, but
And
okay.
This is pre-AI making shit up.
Yeah, no, this
To
is
say,
real
yes,
shit. Yeah.
this is real shit. On March 7th, 2008, around 800 people gathered in Querétaro City to attack emos. 800 people? My God. The movement, driven by online groups and email chain letters, targeted those who rejected the emo look and attitude. The crowd assaulted 3 teenagers in a city plaza, punching and kicking them.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Police arrested 28 people. The following week, on the afternoon of 16th of March, anti-emo groups gathered at the Glorieta de los Insurgentes to attack emos at Los Siones. The two groups exchanged verbal confrontations, but quickly escalated to physical violence with belts. City police intervened to separate both groups, but a few hours later, the brawl resumed. It was only de-escalated when members of the Hare Krishna movement, who regularly sang at the traffic circle on Saturdays, invited both sides to join them in singing. Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. In Tijuana, emos were warned not to attend the city's fair the following month. And anti-emos, further clashes between emos and anti-emos occurred in Tampico.
Jesus.
Damn. And then the aftermath, emo groups held demonstrations in several cities requesting respect. In Mexico City, they attempted to return to the El Chopo market, but were blocked by anti-emos groups. In the following years, the emo scene dwindled, with Guzman attributing it to teenagers aging out of the subculture or merging into others while continuing their search for identity. But how likely is it that they just realized it wasn't safe?
Yeah, and then bounced because you're not safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also, if the group that's attacking you is the closest subculture to the one you're in, I feel like you're not really incentivized to join them.
There's enough subcultures too to be like, okay, the punks were the ones beating me up. Maybe I'll go into goth stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'll listen secretly, you know? And I personally identify more as an emo than a goth, but these are where my friends are hanging out now.
Yeah.
You know? The events were referenced in an episode of La Rosa de Guadalupe 7 years after the conflict at Glorieta de los Insurgentes. A peaceful commemorative march took place in 2025, concluding at the roundabout where participants staged a symbolic mock street fight, which is cute. I like
that. Okay. Damn.
That is funny.
Yes.
Hey, we're going to beat each other up. I like that. I like
That's
that. It's like a
that's
tongue-in-cheek kind of like, this was stupid.
Okay,
this
all right,
was
yeah,
dumb.
that's fair, yeah.
I apologize. This is stupid. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay.
But in like a tongue-in-cheek way, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. That's crazy, man.
That's wild. I did not expect. I thought it was like a fun. I thought it was like a fun thing. No.
Yeah, no, it's Jesus.
I'm glad it was recommended. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's interesting to learn about. Yeah,
that took way longer than I thought, and I thought I was gonna be able to read the Bolivian Revolution one today, also. But I'll do it next week. How about that?
All right, that's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's fair. Yeah.
I like learning. Thank you for telling me about that
Fucking
stuff.
Nerd.
Oops. But that's cool. And I'm also glad I got to talk about my wealth of knowledge about when I learned about the 80s goth subculture. That I probably got completely wrong, and everyone's going to correct me in the comments. But that's fine. I appreciate learning, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Just be nice.
Just be nice.
Don't call me an idiot. I'm trying to learn.
You can call me an idiot, though.
You can call Josh an idiot because he fucking outed me to his mom.
All right, well...
But no, I love you, emos. I used to have a real hatred for you, and I didn't know why. And it was probably because of all this crap. I was trying to imitate teenagers and stuff.
Yeah, who were dumbasses.
And, I apologize, emos. I love you. I mean, I've listened to some of your music so far, and it's all right. It's okay. It's not my vibe, but it's okay. I like weird shit. Honestly, I'm the problem.
I've never cared about any of this, so I'm not going to apologize for anything.
Yeah, you were always just in the 70s music.
Yeah.
Always.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm stuck there still, actually.
Yeah.
No one can get me out.
That's why you got the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb. But yeah, I think I can still talk about the movie real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to do a quick little mansplains because I watched this movie twice and I gotta monetize it somehow.
You have to talk about
it. But I do something more than once. If I don't make money off of it, what am I doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a movie. The English translation is "I'm No Longer Here." I have it written down here. Let's see if I can. No, I didn't.
My pronunciation was all right too.
Mine's gonna be bad.
I noticed you looking down every time I said something, and I assume it's because you're like, she's so good at it.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn it,
Fuck.
you fucking asshole, showing up.
Wait, really?
No, I mean, you did say, I feel like you do say Spanish words better than I do.
Okay.
100%.
I'm probably not doing it completely correct.
But
I tried really hard in high school to do it right.
And yeah, that's the difference between you and me, is you tried really hard. And
I like the Spanish language.
I feel like I put my ass into learning it, but like I did it so early on in my high school career that I just forgot it immediately.
I took I think I was like a sophomore, junior, and senior. I was doing Spanish.
Damn.
Yeah, because
that's cool.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. The translation is "Ya No Esta Aqui." I'm no longer here.
Okay.
Yeah. It is a YA. I know you said you asked before that it's YA.
Yeah. That was I was going to ask you again, and I was like, no, I think you told me.
No, it is on the poster. Unless I'm having a real bad Mandela effect right now. But yeah, it's a really good movie. And I did need to watch it twice to really appreciate it because it's just a really good tragedy. And it's about, and I guess kind of talking about like assimilation in this. The movie's about a guy. It's a teenage gang leader for a gang called the Tercos, I believe.
Can you see?
Tercos, Terkos.
Tercos, yeah. I guess. Yeah.
And they say it so many times in the movie. You'd think I would have caught on. Yeah. But yeah, the translation of that, according to the movie, is someone stubborn, resistant to change, especially in regards to attitude.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's the name of the gang that he runs. Also, the gang is a part of this subculture of Colombia, but spelled with a K. That's very specifically, which city was it? Monterrey, yeah.
Okay.
In Monterrey, because there was at some point a big influx of Colombian immigrants to the city, there was a counterculture movement that had basically they would wear bright colors, baggy clothes. And
cool.
What they would do is they really enjoyed cumbia music. Okay. And also another type of music, but the movie only says that one.
Okay.
But they're really into that. And also this gang listens to the songs in slow motion and slow.
Interesting. That's cool.
Most of the time they listen to it slow. Whenever they're actually singing, they do regular speed, whatever.
Yeah.
But okay, so that's all I wrote down.
Yeah.
So
right.
It's okay. So the movie's done linearly, and it's because it's to show the difference between, because it starts off in timeline wise, he's in Mexico, he's in Monterrey, and he's running this this teenage gang,
right?
And also they get a new kid, so he's teaching them the ropes,
right?
And they have respect to. There's another gang called the translation is the bald ones, I believe.
Yeah.
Because they're all bald, and what is it? Everyone's at peace. No one's really
there's no gang war
yet
happening yet.
Yeah. And this is around the second part of the timeline is that he has to go to the United States to hide basically from the gang, the bald gang, which we'll get to in a second. But eventually a new gang that's been taking over Mexico arrives. It's called the Los F, I believe. And they are just more violent. They have submachine guns. They try killing the entire bald gang.
Oh my god.
And only one person survives.
What the fuck?
And they kidnap the main guy and his best friends.
Yeah.
And point guns is you guys need to cut your fucking hair. You need to do, because also part of the subculture too is they have more non-traditional hairstyles and highlighted tips and
interesting. Yeah. Which I mean, and I'm responding oh, this is cool, because it's I think the reason I'm saying this is cool when it's gang stuff, you'd be Sarah, gangs aren't cool. Gangs aren't cool, correct? But when we watch movies that are like set in New York or LA, and it's about like a story of like a teen gang.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can have the vibe less of like this, we're gonna do a lot of crime, like a mob movie, more like we're a bunch of kids hanging out.
Yes.
Getting up to shit.
And I do want to say I did watch with subtitles, so that was the translation that was given. So if gang might not be the correct word, because it really is just like a bunch of teenagers dancing, hanging around, sometimes asking people for money. Yeah.
Well, and it's, I mean, and also like, I don't know, going to school, there were some like, you know, we would have to go to the fucking health class that was like, if you know somebody in a gang, like talk about it. And we were like, who's in a gang? What the fuck? How do you even get into a gang?
Yeah.
And then you learn like, no, actually, if there are gangs out there and around, it's like a sort of, it can double as like a community sort of defense sort of situation rather than or like a, even just like, I don't, you know, my mom's at work, my dad's not around, I don't know what to do, we need money for food, I'm gonna join this big gang that robs places and we're gonna go get money so I can feed my fucking family, you know? And it's more complicated than just, I'm bored, I'm gonna do crime. But sometimes it is, I'm bored and I'm gonna do crime, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes there is like more nuanced reasons. I get what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And it's I mean, I learned a lot about that in high school because I was doing after school like orchestra stuff. And it was either, I knew a lot of kids that were like, I'm here because my mom doesn't want me to be out like on the streets doing stuff.
Yeah.
And I went to a high school where people would come in from like areas like Rosemont and like Pine Hills and stuff. And then some people would come from down the street, which is like white rich area.
Yes.
And so it, you know, it was a mixture.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so so the new gang's like slowly taking over and they're way more violent, way more like aggressive, pushing into it.
Yeah.
At some point they do a drive-by shooting on the bald gang. At some point in the movie, they're able to get like a walkie-talkie from the gang because like they dropped it while getting arrested. And part of the reason too, I think that everyone's kind of in these like, it's in a poorer area of the city and like cops are around, but they're not really like there to help people. And like I think this is also during a time where they had like a very hard crackdown on, or were trying to be hard on like crime, quote unquote. Because there's a lot of times throughout the movie where like we listen to a radio station and it just keeps getting cut off for like a national announcement that's about
shit. Like that's interesting. There's a lot of juxtaposition between violence and culture.
Yeah. The one surviving guy from the bald gang, TM, is like, I'm gonna kill you and your entire family because he's holding the walkie-talkie right after and like because he was walking up to show them the walkie-talkie. Right. But then because they got shot and then they got killed. Yeah. They think that he set them up to get murdered. Oh shit. So he has to now evacuate like with his entire family, and he specifically needs to like get out of the country. So he oh my god. He he goes they have to pay for him to be like underneath a car to get past the borders, like they're sneaking him into the country. Yeah. And they're able to do it. And then the second part of the movie, the timeline is that being in New York, and he lives with other like Hispanic construction workers because that's the job that they're doing and like that's how they're trying to make money. Yeah. But they're already kind of assimilated to an extent. Right. Like they're definitely more Americanized, and they're just constantly making fun of him because he looks different with like the different hairstyle and he wears different clothes, and like they're really like the only way around it would be like for him to give up that life and become more like them. But he's from the gang that's very anti-assimilation. Yeah. So yeah, and they're stubborn in their attitude, right? Right. So he eventually works for an Asian immigrant's not bodega, but like a convenience store. Yeah. And like he starts living on the roof there because no one goes up there. Right. And the immigrant has a daughter that's like 16 and he's 17. And so she tries connecting with him, like calling up one of like her friends that's Hispanic and kind of speaks Spanish, but doesn't really speak Spanish to try and translate.
Yeah.
And like they're kind of able to talk to each other and they kind of grow a little friendship.
Yeah.
But there's still a big disconnect because they don't understand each other's language. But they have to use like at some point, like they're at a computer together, they're Googling like and like also they have a English to Spanish dictionary.
Yeah.
Just trying whatever they can. But like they can also kind of tell like from tone what the other person's saying.
Yeah.
So they're kind of able to communicate. At some point, there's a confrontation between the main guy and the other people he lives with, the construction workers, because he plays his music. There's a time where like they bring over like girls to the apartment and they're trying to dance. He plays his music and he does his little dance, you know, because also part of the culture with the dancing to cumbia is like doing a specific dance. I don't know how to describe it, but like they're very big on dancing. They make a point too where it's like he was able to dance before he was able to walk, kind of similar to that. Yeah. So he's really passionate about his dancing. Yeah. And then one of the guys just takes the music off. And so he breaks the speaker and gets chased out of the apartment and eventually beat up. Oh no. And that's why he has to start living on the roof.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
So he lives on the roof for a little bit. He tries to make money under like doing busing in the subway, like doing the dance and like doing the music, but he gets accosted by a homeless person at first and then a cop.
Okay.
But the cop technically isn't like saying you can't do this. He's just like you need a permit, but he's saying it in English so he doesn't understand.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
so it doesn't, and like he's just saying like fuck you to the cop. Like yeah. And unable to make money, he just starts looking for random places to work and like doesn't really find anything. He gets invited to a party by the daughter of the Asian immigrant. Yeah. And doesn't speak. No one there really speaks Spanish, so he's kind of out of it. At some point, like he's in line for something, like the bathroom, and like the person behind him just starts touching his hair.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do that.
And I'm saying both of these. I want to say the non-linear part of it is that this is all happening in the movie at the same time as like the gang is taking over the community. So it's the parallel of like everyone's kind of like pushing onto him some sort of like way. Yeah.
There's like sort of like a death of culture that he was in.
Yes, and that's it's just a very slow, gradual decline as people like beat it out of him. Yeah.
Damn.
Eventually,
wild.
Yeah,
that's beautiful, and like I love that, but like it's beautiful
in a tragic way. I get what you mean,
like a storytelling way.
Yes, yeah. And there's a lot of little things that happen, and that's why I do think you should go watch it. Definitely, even though I'm saying the plot of it.
Yeah.
But to explain the themes of it, you gotta explain the entire plot because it only really it works at the end and it works throughout the movie, but like the end really nail in the coffin. Yeah. So eventually, like after the party, he gets like drunk and like they have a falling out, the immigrant's daughter and the guy. Guy gets drunk and just goes across the streets trying to find any work, isn't able to find it. I think this point he actually cuts off part of his highlighted hair because like he has like I don't want to say bangs, but like he has
like frosted tips.
Yeah, frosted tips in the front of his hair, I believe, and also on the like the mutton chops. I don't know how to describe it. Like like very long and like he cuts them off basically.
No.
Yeah, and that's kind of him. Like,
I have those. They're like cocktail.
Yeah. And he gets picked up by police because he was sleeping overnight, like on some random doorstep. So they bring him in, but since he's not documented, he stays in detention for a couple months and then goes back to his city. And by this time, the gang the Los F gang have completely taken over like the city. And like everyone's working for them. People of his old gang are either dead because they were in the gang or they work for the gang now.
Yeah.
And like only one person like gave up on the gang lifestyle and is like born again Christian trying to help people.
Right.
Yeah. But like everyone's kind of just quote unquote normal now. Because part of it too was like, I think I
quote
did say,
unquote,
quote unquote, I'm saying because like the Lost F gang was very specifically like, stop wearing those fucking clothes, change your hair. Yeah. And at this point he has a quote unquote normal hairstyle.
Right.
And like he's just walking around, the city's just like fucked. It's like absolutely a shell of itself. And throughout the movie, the gang meets up like at a what is it, like a construction site building that never got finished, like just like a concrete structure, and that's where they do their dances and stuff. And he does one last dance on top of the structure while the gang is like going in the streets, just like stealing from cars. Like they cut off a highway's traffic and they just keep running through the city.
Yeah.
And throughout they keep saying the reason why the music slowed is because it tries to save the battery. And the battery dies while he's dancing. And just in the background, you see just hordes of people running while cops are trying to like capture them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ugh. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
man.
it's a really good, like, and I'm leaving out so many small details.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of time.
I didn't know what to say. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous storytelling.
Yeah.
Thematically. That's wow. Yeah. That's important too. I feel like everyone that is, I mean, I don't know if it would convince people to be nicer to immigrants, but like I because I feel like everyone that's dedicated to being horrible is just being horrible because they're racist and or they're set in their ways. But I don't know. Everyone should fucking watch that, man. I want to watch it now. It sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, apparently it's on Netflix. Apparently got released there.
Nice.
And also it was if I'm not mistaken, one of Mexico's entries for the Oscars, but didn't get through. It was on the short list. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's definitely like, it's something that we were talking about earlier. I don't remember if it got recorded or not, but it was like, you know, we were talking about anti-intellectualism and how it.
Oh yeah, that got cut out. Yeah.
yeah, I think it did. But it was like you said something interesting that was like, you know, if corporations had their way with education, they just make schools that would
Amazon would teach you just how to make boxes.
Yeah. And then I said, well, then we would have sculptures made out of boxes, because culture is you can't kill the artistic nature of people. It was as soon as we started, as soon as we were able to, we did it, and you know, the only way it'll die is if we all die, you know. And that's so interesting that he's like, you know, I think it's sad, but it's also like he keeps dancing, you know.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
No, yeah.
And it is like this sort of, I think about it too, something I was taught about during the Harlem Renaissance was tap dancing was like a free art that was taught from like mouth to mouth, you know, like not mouth to mouth. Jesus, let me say it.
Through kisses?
Through kisses. No.
Word of mouth?
Word of mouth. It was taught word of mouth, and like passed down orally was taught how to tap dance, and why it was such a big thing, and sort of, you know, writing poetry was such a big like culture I guess uniter in the Harlem Renaissance. And I don't know, I think about that shit all the time. It is the like, you know, these sort of, as cultures are being forced out via violence and authoritarianism, and fascism, it's still art is the most important thing, and it's also the thing that's gonna endure. Like, you know, there's a reason that fucking Nazis wanted to take all of the art and keep it. Yeah, you know,
shit, man.
Yeah, they want to control over that shit. That's the most important thing to have control over. So make art. Keep making it. I don't know. Keep doing it. Keep your shit alive.
But I don't know. I think it's interesting, I guess, talking about the emo goth stuff where it's also like
assimilation
like
unto itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
It's so nuanced too. It's something that I feel like when white people talk about sort of when white people paint broad strokes about Latin Americans and people from the Caribbean and Mexico and South America, they miss all of this stuff. They miss all of the internal community conflicts because, well, I think we probably wouldn't say it right. We'd probably be fucked up about it and not say it correctly. But we'd also, I don't know, we don't know it. We don't know. We are not from there. And so then when we talk our stupid shit, we get shit wrong. And I'm glad that there's material out there to like teach everyone. It's a movie for everybody, but it's also specifically for people from that culture, you know?
Yeah. No,
Can
I
you
agree with that.
imagine being from that, seeing this movie and being like, wow, I'm fucking seen, you know?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit, man.
It just sounds great.
It's a good movie. I do
I don't know
recommend
what else
it.
to say.
This is a little mini mansplains
Yeah.
for the sake of time, but
Yes.
I do recommend it. It was a very good movie. I appreciate the suggestion.
Yeah. Watch movies and be nice
Watch
to emo
movies.
people.
That's the lesson of the podcast.
And learn
if you
Spanish.
learn, okay, let's hold.
Learn Spanish.
Pump the brakes. Hold
It's a
on.
beautiful language.
We're gonna get in trouble for that. The government's
To
gonna.
learn
Yeah, they're gonna.
Spanish?
Yeah.
They're mad at us for
Sarah,
saying
we
the
speak American in this country.
No, they're mad at us for telling people to learn.
That's true. Yeah,
That's what
actually-
they're
yeah,
mad about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speak American. Damn it.
And then I said Spanish, and then they were like, "Well, that's double."
That's double. Wee you. Wee you.
Wee wee. We're the cops. Anyway, bye bye.
Anyway, but ads. Welcome to the ad break.
Welcome.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I know I am.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, hype. Thank you all for who you've been hyping. I don't know what it does still, but I see the numbers.
Yeah, I don't know.
But thank you all. And share, fucking, you know what's up. And also rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts.
Do it.
And
Please.
it helps out a lot. It helps
Please.
out genuinely so much.
It does a
So
lot, yeah.
engagement, please.
Follow us on Instagram. We want more Instagram followers now.
Also, yeah, go to our Instagram. Podcast will save this.
Yes.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
That's a podcast. We'll save this.
Follow us there. We want
Yeah.
10,000 so we can get monetized. On
And
there.
also because TikTok is,
dying.
I assume no one that watches us is on
Everybody
TikTok
left
anymore.
that shit. Yeah.
Fair and honestly fair. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
But if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it.
Yeah. How?
We go over to, first of all, buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR.
What is that?
You can leave a little tip for us. It's $3 a coffee. You can get as many coffees as you want. Anywhere from 1 coffee to 100 you could do. You can do 100. Do 100 coffees.
Can I give you a little something to say, and will you say it out loud?
Yeah.
Can I write a bunch of shit that's bad and
No.
homophobic? Oh.
Well, read whatever. You can leave a little message with your coffee, but if it's racist, homophobic, transphobic, just bad in general, we
Yeah.
will not read it.
Okay.
But if you also send a coffee mid recording like someone did today,
We'll read it.
we'll read it, and then it will maybe cut it out later if it's bad, but it's not bad. It's good.
Okay,
So,
great.
Yeah. But thank you all. We have 3 different coffees this week. Thank you all very much for them.
Thank you.
And I'll start with Madison O, who bought a coffee. Thank you.
Thank you.
I came across this podcast through TikTok clips a couple years ago, parentheses-ish,
Nice.
and have been a huge fan ever since. It's my go-to after a long day and has got me through 30-minute commutes regularly.
Nice.
It feels like hanging with my cooler, funnier friends whenever I put on an episode. Thank you for being genuine and entertaining. 2 exclamation points. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Very much. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people do compared to like being with friends. I think it's always interesting.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, man, I'm lonely. You know, fucking, I get it.
I'll be your friend. I don't care.
I'm not saying. Okay, let's not.
Invite Josh to your house so you can hang out
No,
and sit in the corner.
it's
While
that
you do stuff.
Mr. Show sketch where it's like,
Yeah.
I am not a lawyer.
Call me and I'll hang out with you. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I get it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
I still can't believe we're funny.
Yeah, that's
I don't
wild.
fucking believe that for a
I
minute.
don't believe it either. The next one.
Fox and Thigh High Socks bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thanks.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
First things first, water gun emoji.
Yeah.
Don't ya ever tell me not to give you money again, or I'll squirt ya. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm held
Don't
against my
squirt
will.
me. Don't do it.
All right. Now that I've threatened the dryness of your skin, second thing second, the question of the week.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so I had my car broken into this week. Don't worry, insurance covered it, and I only got a little glass in my ass. Hashtag Winnipeg life spelled with Y.
Okay.
They took nothing because I had nothing in the car.
Real.
Well, that's not 100% true. They did take one hand-knitted glove from my aunt and dropped it in the parking lot. But other than that, all I had was like napkins and a broken Much Music CD in the center console.
Okay.
Anyways, your question this week is, if you could break into anyone's house,
Yeah.
you will not be caught. There will be nothing stopping you. Their security system is a chihuahua named Chili who pees when it's scared. Who would you break into and what would you take? I think I'd break into Arnold Schwarzenegger's house and steal one of his electric Hummers.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. I almost forgot the obnoxious amount of emojis. I'll go easy on you this week because I care. It's 3 hearts with the pan flag colors,
Nice.
pink, yellow, and blue.
Let's go.
And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 water gun emojis.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would break into. I think I did think about this over the week.
You did?
Yes, I have 2 answers. My first one is I would break into the house that my mom and I moved into when we moved here, and I would see if they still have our childhood piano because we just left it there.
Really? Oh shit!
And I want that. I want it because that was my childhood piano, and I want it. And it's like a half piano. It's a stand-up piano. It's not a full, and I just want to put it I don't know where I'd put it, but I'd put it somewhere. I'd tune it. Or the Vatican. I'd break into the Vatican.
I want
see
to know
what they got.
Yeah, what are they hiding down there?
Yeah.
All right, I think my first, if we're gonna do like a childhood house answer, because I do think it's an interesting one.
You could do that.
I do want to do.
Want.
Let me make a fucking joke here.
Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever, do what you want.
Let me make a morbid, sad joke that's gonna make everyone sad.
Guess women will shut up.
Okay, sorry.
I guess I'm the only woman on the show, but I guess
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay. If you're
Sorry.
retaliating, gosh dang. Morbid answer. I would go to one of my childhood houses where we buried the dog so I can see the concrete structure they built over the grave that I can see from Google Maps.
This is a joke? This is a funny joke?
It's a funny haha joke, yeah. So it's a joke because it's not my real answer.
What's your real answer?
I don't have one.
Cool.
I can't think of a place I would genuinely want to break into. Got your ass laughing. That's all that matters.
Okay. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's your answer.
I'm having fun here. I don't know what's up everyone else's ass right now, but I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm some huge asshole.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not talking, and you can have your dead dog or whatever. I don't care. Let's just move on.
Okay.
And not speak about this anymore.
Ever again, yeah. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be like a celebrity's house. I feel like that would be... But I don't know where I would break into.
It's okay, man.
Huh?
It's okay. You can say whatever you want, man.
I know.
I don't know anymore, man.
Sorry.
I don't know. Just say whatever, move on or not.
I think I would break into, because I never really had a chance to do this, I would break into underground Disney just to walk through all the tunnels.
Okay.
I feel like that would be fun as a theme park head, TM. So that's my real answer, I think.
With your dead dog.
Yeah, with my dead dog. Listen, they're the assholes. They built something over a grave. It's fucked up.
You did nothing wrong, Josh.
And no assholes here.
No assholes here.
I'm sorry.
Except for them. No, keep it in. Keep it in. I want to go play Medieval Dynasty. Keep it in.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for that
Thank
coffee.
you.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
Sorry for ruining everyone's day. Jenna R, she, they bought 20 coffees. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
Hiya.
Hi.
I've seen y'all's videos on TikTok for a bit. In the last few months, started listening on Spotify.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are so great, and I love listening to you on my way to and from work.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
My life has changed for the better recently. I want to give when and where I can. So here I'm giving some coffee, which is actually so funny because I can buy you coffee, quote unquote, since I'm a coffee fanatic.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. I couldn't have / wouldn't want to give to anyone else more deserving. Keep up the good work. I hope to have some free time soon. Catch one of the video game streams. Love y'all. Golden heart emoji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's very nice.
Very nice.
I hope you're able to join the video game streams at either APWSTR Gaming or Twitch.tv, guy nicknamed JC. Yeah. I like that. I like that everyone's listening to us driving whenever they need to. Fucking.
Yeah. I like being in the background of your lives.
Hell yeah. Nice. Thank you very much for all those very kind coffees. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you want to support on a monthly or yearly basis, you can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR. It's $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. The $1 and $3 tiers have a free week trial, which also gets you access to the Discord that we have. There is also the $5 and $10 tiers, which gets your name added at the end of the podcast as well as in the description. So go check that out.
Yeah.
There's also mutual aid links down in the description if you want to talk about that for a second, Sarah.
Yeah. Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Lebanon, Yemen, everywhere possible. We do also have somebody did message us about, as we get into November soon, National Mourning, or National Day of Mourning.
Yes, yeah.
An indigenous listener reached out and said, "Hey, let's call it National Day of Mourning instead of the other word."
Yeah.
We will do that. We will try to do that.
Yeah, I'll try to, yeah.
And if we fuck up, we're gonna edit it. We're gonna edit it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's also a link to on the day a stream of some indigenous people giving a talk. And that is in our link tree as well, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool. If you have a link that you want to send us, that you want to be put in the link tree, just send us a DM on either Patreon if you're there, or you can send me a DM if you're not a patron. On Tumblr, it's either that, so here in THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com or APWSTR.tumblr.com. Go ahead and do that. And we'll put it down there. And if you don't want to send us any money because you're like, get money. All these people send you money all the time. I don't want to send you money. Well, then think about sending money to these other places because they need it. Even though there was a quote-unquote ceasefire once again. I mean, I don't know how many ceasefires there have been, and Israel immediately is like, nope.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
And regardless, if there is a ceasefire, a genuine ceasefire, Palestine will need the money to rebuild
and help,
anyway.
yeah. So
so go ahead, go down there and check it out. There's also red cards for your loved ones who are immigrants who want to know their rights when dealing with ICE. It also translates from English into various languages, so that you know that if they knock on your door, they have to have a warrant signed by a judge. Don't open the door because it gives them quote unquote permission to enter. And do all that stuff. And it's easy. You can just print it out right at home, give it to your loved ones. Good stuff.
Yeah. All that's down in the description down below, as well as in our link tree. Link tree should be APWSTR, if I'm not mistaken, or a podcast will save this. But it's in the description. You should be able to see it.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of the episode. I don't think there's anything else to advertise.
No, I think that's it.
I think we're
merch.
Merch, yeah.
Streams, we already did streams.
Yeah, I think we're chill.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye.
Bye. All right. I'm so tired.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I think I've just gotten used to us doing the first half and then the second half on separate
days, but
now I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, God.
But I shouldn't be tired because I slept like all day yesterday. So I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
No, I get you.
The fuck is wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
I'm sorry. I don't want to say that. There's nothing wrong with you. I love you. And I'm sorry I outed you.
Yeah.
Every time I say I'm sorry, I think I'm just gonna slide that in there underneath. Sorry, I outed you to my mom.
It's just funny that now I get to hold that over your head for the rest of your life.
Is it gonna be titled "Josh Out Sarah"?
Yeah.
Why did I suggest
you
it?
Said that.
I'm gonna fucking
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Okay.
This is D&D horror stories. We always start off with a D&D one because I'm obsessed.
You have to. Legally, we're obligated to. Yes.
This one's great because it'll teach you, Josh, about what it's like being a woman. Which is important for you to know because you're a rampant misogynist. We all know. Okay.
Who outs you?
Who outs me at every possible opportunity. DM's roommate is out of pocket. So I've been playing with this group for a few months now. My partner and I joined together, and we only attend as a pair. Last session, our DM brought along his roommate to the game shop. I sat next to him, thinking nothing of it. I sat next to him, thinking nothing of it. It may or may not be important to note I am the only woman in the group, and 2 of our 6 players were not in attendance. Everything was chill for the first 10 minutes. I poured out my dice and started preparing my spells on my phone. Next thing I know, this guy has 3 of my dice in front of him. Okay.
What?
He rolls them. Doesn't give them back. Keeps playing around with them.
What?
He isn't playing as a party member. He was just doing rolls for the encounter as the monster. I'm irritated that he didn't ask, but I shrug it off as just dice. He keeps rolling them over and over. Yells out Yahtzee. That asks me if I'm keeping track of his values. I've never played Yahtzee, so no. Also, this is D&D and you were being distracting?
Yeah.
When I first read this, I thought it was going to be like, it's a baby. Or something. Like, he's a baby. Like, you know, at the end of like, it's a silly,
toddler, actually.
It's a toddler,
yeah. It's
just being silly.
We're being a funny story.
We're being funny. Later, he randomly pokes me to try to get my attention.
Why?
Mimicking what my boyfriend was doing moments earlier, playfully. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So my boyfriend could do that. You cannot.
Yeah.
I don't know you. This is the first time we have met.
That's some we're really pushing boundaries right now. Jesus.
Boundaries? What
There's no boundaries right now. Yeah, they've been broken. Yeah.
I fail a roll, not upset about it. He starts patting me on the head.
It's okay. I'm just really supportive. Fucking real life Discord kitten. Jesus fuck, man.
Please do not touch me. We are similar ages. You aren't like a comforting grandpa. Please stop. I finish a turn, put my phone down on the table. He grabs it, and I slam it back down. What in the fresh hell would possess you to try to take my phone?
Yeah.
It's the end of the night. We're about to leave. I say to my boyfriend, "Oh, you only left me 1.5 chicken nuggets." And we were sharing those from dinner. I asked to save them for later. The roommate pipes up, "I thought those were for me." Shut up.
Yeah, hold on.
Good God, I've never met such a disrespectful and outright creepy / annoying person in my life. He did not treat his roommate this way. He didn't try to bother anyone else, just me. Rest assured, despite the idea of playing at the DM's house being floated, I will not be stepping foot in there. No way I'm going to risk needing to use the bathroom in the home of someone who is so okay treating me so strangely in full public view. I don't know what I would have done.
I don't know. Yeah.
Honestly. But being a woman is like being around someone brings over a guy that is weird to women and him just patting you on the head.
Fucking head.
You should just deal with it because I don't know.
Crazy.
And then when you're like,
okay.
can you not fucking do that? Then being like, why are you so aggressive? I don't get it. Because it sucks.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm allowed to not like it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's you're so invasive of my rights as a person. That's crazy.
And it sucks too because these dudes, they'll be like, well, what? You want me to touch you all over? Whatever. And then they'll be like, yeah, I want to get touched all over because they've sexualized women so much in their life.
Yeah. So that's, I'm just grossed out.
Yeah, it's gross.
And I'm willing to bet this is only a 2% percentage of the bullshit that women have to go through.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but like, Jesus.
But it's also just, I don't know why you say this in a group. The other crazy thing is you'll be in a group of women and you'll be like, yeah, this dude wouldn't stop patting me on the damn head. And like 80%
are going to be like
100% of the other women will be like, me too.
Yeah, this happened with a completely separate guy.
Separate guy that's never met that guy.
Yeah.
And you're just like, damn. So what are we to do?
Yeah.
What are we to do about this?
We gotta rally or something, man. We gotta.
And then you'd say it online and everyone's like, not all men. Cancel culture.
Well, listen, I might be one of those men, but not all of them. All right, not all of them.
All right,
all right.
I should listen. I should guy.
Listen,
and I don't call him out when he does it, but not all of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
There were 7 other guys at the table, and they didn't do it. So therefore, this only happens every once in a while.
Dude, and then that guy, or maybe not that guy in this post, but the guys like this, if they somehow are even a little bit distracted during their like gaming time, they'll turn into a fucking monster.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but you think that you control everybody else's
my
space.
Dice and
Fuck you.
phone?
Fuck you. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Those are expensive things.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Even if it was cheap things, I don't care. Don't touch my shit. It
doesn't matter.
Don't touch my fucking shit.
Your shit.
Don't touch me. Don't
touch me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's just
it's
wild.
Not playful. It's
and then,
weird.
Yeah, it's trying to be cutesy and stuff. No, it's not cute.
I do, I'm surprised this message hasn't been relayed in general, but also I really can't, I can't believe that it hasn't made the rounds yet that actually trying to be cutesy like that with someone you've never met before makes you look like a serial killer. Like
I was like so for sure this was the baby. This was like somebody brought their baby and it's their roommate. And I was like, oh, that's funny. There's a grown man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Someone's gotta.
You can't do that.
Yeah. Also, don't joke about taking my fucking chicken nuggets.
But
like that's the worst one.
Food.
Yeah. Like
but yeah, it's part of it. It's like no.
You don't get to banter
with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's so
no.
And you've only met through Discord, right? Like it was all, or is it the first time like meeting in person?
No. I think this is like they all play D&D at their game store. Like they all either rent a table or they just use the table.
Okay, and this is just a new guy.
Yeah, and then the DM just brought his friend. Because probably his friend. I mean, I don't know. I hate this guy so much. I'm making up shit in my brain to hate him more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I knew people. I don't know, especially when you're young. Which this guy sounds like he's young, but I wouldn't be surprised also if he was 38. I work at Hewitt Packard, and I'm pat women on the head because I haven't learned my fucking lesson in almost 4 decades.
HR multiple times has complained about me slapping ass, but like. I mean, they haven't fired me yet, so I think I'm chill.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
time they bring me in, I'm like, I'm a veteran. You can't fire me. I'm a veteran. I have PTSD, which means I get to give it to all the other women in the office. That's what that means.
I only slap their asses because I know them. With women I don't know, I pat on the head. I'm a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman. This is gentlemanly. I tip my fedora to you, milady. But no, shit like this happens all the time, especially if you're in male-dominated spaces.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like nerd spaces. Yeah, feel bad.
I'm sorry.
Feel bad
and also,
for
I'm sorry for outing you. And
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Grovel before me.
I will say that joke I just did does remind me of the when Dropout had Sam Reich say handshakes for men, hugs for women.
Handshakes
but
for
like
men.
That's a real person. That's a real guy.
That's a real
guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Men act normal challenge, parentheses.
Impossible?
98% impossible.
Yeah.
I am the 2%.
I am the 2%. Someone redraw a Josh as a big old gallon of milk.
I'm the... I was going to say monolith and then draw me like the monolith from Space Odyssey, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. But no, yeah, draw me into mega... Yeah.
Big old gallon of milk.
Solved it.
Yeah.
The one piece of fan art I ever get.
It's just you as a big gallon of
milk.
milk.
If there wasn't any other fan art of me.
2% gallon of milk.
And draw Sarah as Sarah.
Yeah, it's just me. This perfect little me.
Because I have to apologize to her for outing her. All right, I'm going to stop bringing it up. I'm already sick of it.
All right, yeah.
And I'm willing to bet everyone else is sick of it. All right. So, I got a two-parter.
I'm not even thinking. Oh, yeah, you did this.
I got a two-parter. Because I want to just take up all the air in the room.
Are we gonna do one story, then I'm gonna do one, then we're gonna come back?
I'm gonna do it. This is a two-parter in that we're gonna do both of them. They're both short.
What do you mean?
They're both
like you're just gonna do one part and then you're gonna go into the next
3 paragraphs, and I'm gonna go into the next one. That's also like 3 paragraphs. I'm sorry.
Elongating out the podcast ass. Now everybody's gonna want 11 stories.
Sweet fucking jokes. All right.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
All right. So. r/relationship advice, and this is an important detail, 24 days ago.
All right.
How do I, 28 male, break up with my girlfriend, 28 female? I just asked her to be my girlfriend on Saturday, and Wednesday she flew to go to her best friend's wedding. I don't want to do it over the phone, but I do not feel like waiting until she comes back Monday. So here's the thing. I have a crush on my neighbor, who we will call her Danny, since I moved in. But every time I tried to hit on her, she rejected me, or at least I thought she did. A couple weeks ago, she ran to me and my girlfriend, though she wasn't my girlfriend yet at the time, but we were dating. I don't see my neighbor for a few weeks, and then I see her yesterday on the elevator. We live in an apartment. And she asked me how me and the girl are doing. I say great and told her I just asked her to be my girlfriend and said yes. She said congratulations, but she's hurt. I asked why, and turns out Danny liked me the entire time.
Okay.
She was just shy, hand on a palm face emoji. Whatever it's called.
Okay.
I don't know why she was so shy. She's literally the finest girl I know. I was like, dang, I wish I freaking knew. I got her number. We've been texting pretty heavily since yesterday, and she wants me to come over after the gym. But I can't until I break up with my girlfriend because I wouldn't ever disrespect my girlfriend like that.
You already have a lot, but just call her. I mean, that's kind of the situation, yeah.
Danny is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity type of girl, so I do plan on breaking up with my girlfriend to see what is up with Danny, but yeah, I won't disrespect her by hooking up with Danny before I end things. So, yeah, do I just call my girlfriend after the gym to break up with her?
Yes, yeah.
I don't want the torture of waiting until Monday when Danny finds herself as ready and waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Are people mad at this guy for this?
Well,
I give what he's saying is like not fun.
No, yeah,
but like, yeah, he doesn't like his girlfriend.
Yeah,
He likes this other girl more. He should just break up with this other girl. That's the correct thing to do. You're a bit of an asshole and that whatever. But people are mad that he's dating when the other girl, I don't know, like that's okay,
I think he's just an idiot.
I just think he's an idiot, and he should just call this other girl and say, no, I don't want to be with you. I want to be with this other lady this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm a dick. Bye.
This is the update.
Okay.
On r/advice.
Let's see how we fucking fucked it all up
7 days ago.
Okay.
How can I tell the girl I'm talking to she's being played? So unfortunately, the girl I'm talking to just ended things. While I'm disappointed in the way it ended, I understand it was still early. What annoys me about it is I had just made it official with my ex, where she confessed my feelings, so I broke up with my ex just for her to end this a couple weeks later, but I digress.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm thinking she's being played and or has a problem. Today I saw her with our married neighbor, and so I just called her, and she was shockingly honest that she's seeing him and has feelings for him. She thinks he's going to leave his wife. Two things. I think he's playing her and not going to leave his wife. Also, I'm noticing a troubling pattern with her. She seems to just like unavailable men.
Yeah.
Everyone gets one the word's supposed to be mulligan, but they wrote Malagonian.
I love that.
One mulligan. But
Malagonian.
One Malagonian.
That's the name of the show. Never mind. Yeah.
But okay, she claims to have feelings for me the moment I get a girlfriend. Then when I break up with my girlfriend for her, 2 weeks later, she's cutting me off to date a married man.
Yeah.
I can understand you can't control feelings, but if everyone you date is in a relationship that suggests a troubling pattern, I don't want her back. You only get one time with me, but I do want to encourage her to maybe do some self-reflection or therapy. I just don't want her to get hurt.
She'll figure it out. I don't have to do anything. You're fine.
Yeah.
That is how that works. That is you should have broken up with your first girlfriend because you didn't like her that much because another girl came up to you and said, I want to suck your penis. And you were like, sold. Yay. But up. And then the thing that happened to me again.
Yeah. I like that the framing is still she's getting played as if she's not.
She's not the one playing all these men.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she has an issue. You don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I don't know why you're therapizing already.
Because he wants to be with her and he's obsessed with her. You should stop hanging out with this girl because you should not. She doesn't want to fuck with you anymore, so don't fuck with her anymore.
Yeah.
Any more than that, it gets into like weird, creepy, you're obsessed territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I just kind of feel like this is just what dating is now. I don't know. Is that crazy?
Well, that's sad.
Is that crazy? That's kind of how my shit was.
You're not wrong, actually, now that I think about it.
And
from
not
what
like
you told
I was
me.
dating multiple. Well, I mean, I was dating multiple people. I was. But, I was very clear up front. I wanted to be very clear to everybody around that I was not being very serious, even to you.
Yeah.
And then you were like, but what if? And I was like, okay, fine.
But what if?
You fuck.
But to be fair, I was married when we met. So
yeah, you were. That is true. So
and by married, I mean someone's...
This is a joke. This is a joke. Don't yell at me. It's not real. It's a joke that Josh made up. You should yell at him. Stop yelling at me. Anyway, fucking...
I'm just saying crazy shit today.
Yeah.
For funsies.
You're just being chaotic. You're being a little chaotic this episode.
Yay.
But no, yeah, it's like when we started dating, there was a guy I put a lot of effort into. Honestly, shouldn't have done that.
Too much effort, you would say?
Well, it was nice. I was single and I was dating all these other guys. And I mean, really, I was just dating them for sex and stuff. And like, it's fucked up to do that, I guess. But they were also very down that it was only sex.
Yeah.
But then they kept trying to do extra shit. And I was like, no, I just want sex. Idiot. You dumbass idiot. I told you at the beginning this is just sex. And they were like, let's watch 10 episodes of The Office together.
Oh, sure. That's not that's not a romantic thing at
My
all.
childhood.
Everyone, yeah.
My childhood was like this.
Everyone on the internet was like, yeah, we're just going to Netflix and chill and actually watch Netflix.
I bought your art. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Dude, you made a cool shirt on Redbubble.
You made a cool shirt.
I'm wearing it right now.
I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, dude, I have to get drunk to bone you. Stop doing all this stuff. Anyway,
it's like, what's your future like? What do you think is going to happen in your future?
No, they straight up tell me like, as if they're not, and people will get mad at me because they think men can do this, but they think women can't do this. But then they'll be like, yeah, I just want a relationship, but they're banging me and not asking for a relationship with me, as if that isn't manipulation. Just because I'm not listening to them, you're mad at me for not falling for the manipulation and being head over heels for some guys that suck. I don't know, like, fuck off. No, I just getting what I wanted. I was getting the fuck out of there. I don't care. But then there would be like guys I was interested in that I was like, okay, we took a class together. There's this guy from, I think, Argentina. I actually don't remember. This is a long time ago. And then, like, for a month, we were in a class together. We just, like, we were just buddies. And we'd just talk all the time. And I was in a band. And he was really into me being in a band. And I was like, yeah, Rockstar. Wasn't. I fucking baked him banana bread, dude.
Oh, shit.
He said he was going to come over to my house and teach me Spanish, bro.
Oh, shit.
Bro, that shit was crazy. And then, like, we're walking and shit. And then some random girl comes up to him and hugs him, looks at me straight in the eyes like daggers. Hugs him. And he just looks at me and he just goes like, And I was like, all right, fuck you.
Yes.
I have an alarm.
That's the fuck you alarm.
That's the fuck you alarm. He was like, meh. And I was like, all right, this guy's not serious.
Yeah.
I baked you banana bread, dude.
And you're still doing this shit.
And you didn't even fucking give me my Tupperware back.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That was a couple bucks at Walmart. That's bullshit.
That was my mom's Tupperware. She's not getting that shit back now. You fucker.
The like, family heirloom Tupperware. Yeah.
Man, fuck you. Meanwhile, I'm fucking 3 guys. Let's not talk about that.
Okay,
but at least they're
hold
not
on.
coming up to me and hugging me. I'm keeping it, that's polite.
I'm keeping it 100. Yeah,
keeping it 100. So then I go date you, and I like you. Oh God.
Whoops.
Now my life's complicated.
Yeah, I manipulated you into liking me,
and
then
dare
doing
you?
this podcast. And
so then we get together or whatever. Class ends and stuff. He doesn't contact me. He doesn't ask me out. He doesn't do nothing.
Wow.
But he keeps texting me like, hey, do you want to come get the Tupperware? And I'm like, later. Later. I run into him in the hallways and he's like, where have you been? I want to give you your Tupperware back. We were going to do all this stuff together. And I was like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend now. And he was like, when did that happen?
Just like
I didn't realize, man. I thought you were being silly. I thought we were just being silly. And now I have a boyfriend and you're pissed?
Yeah.
I was like, so is that like, is that for real? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what? What?
Fuck, man.
Sorry. But now you're mad at me?
Yeah.
I did the same thing that you did. That's all I'm saying. But I'm the fucker?
Yeah. I get it, yeah.
But if I had dropped you for him, who's to say?
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Who the fuck is that girl? I don't know who she is. There's no communication. I like being people that are up front. We were up front.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know you. I don't know you. You never really...
I've never got to know you.
We just joked all the time.
Yeah, and that's not really enough.
You weren't really into me. How do I know that?
Yeah.
Which is why I liked Tinder. Because it was like, just let's be upfront. We like each other,
Yeah, I get that.
But there's so many games. People will make up games around it.
Like Yahtzee using someone else's dice, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They'll shout Yahtzee, and it's like, dude, that's not even your dice. That's probably a good metaphor.
That's what you mean by games, yeah.
Yeah, but no, like people would just make up games. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, just be upfront. It's just this guy made a classic blunder of don't, just be with someone that you like, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if they're not available, yeah, that sucks. That's love and lost.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know if it's like, I guess like everybody's an asshole, but it's like, it's love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
Fucking, it sucks what you did to your ex-girlfriend, but it's like, yeah, it sucks what the new girl did to you.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess, yeah, everyone is shitty here except for the girl. Yeah.
Judge everybody? Just sounds like young people shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't really care too much.
I just think sounds
like some shit that would happen to The Sims.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It was from Sims. Am I the asshole?
I know, that's what I was thinking. Was that true?
No, it's not. But you don't fucking know.
Oh, you said
I'll do it one day.
You said relationship advice and advice. I've never lied to you.
I could lie to you.
I've never lied to you.
Yeah, that's what makes me fucking level up.
That,
I'm
now
gonna
you lie?
I'm gonna lie about which
Josh
subreddits it
thinks
comes
lying
from.
is better than not lying.
I'm sorry, I do not believe that. What are
You
jokes
just
but
lied.
fun lies we tell to people to make them temporarily happy for 10 seconds?
I don't know. Am I crazy for not really having strong feelings? Those are my true feelings.
I don't have a strong. I do just think it's funny to see a story with an ending.
Yeah.
On Reddit.
Yeah, true.
I don't think that happens that often. Like, I know every once in a while there's an update, but like,
I think that's how most people fuck up relationships, is they just are stupid.
Yeah. I guess I don't see updates that are like 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
That very rarely happens. I know there's one like a couple weeks ago that was like a month-long update, which I thought was interesting, and I think I maybe even read.
That sounded like the most realistic story I think we've ever told.
Yeah, I think that's also why I picked it. I was like, and I also checked it.
Real.
Yeah, this real shit going on.
I don't know. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's just sometimes you're just a fucking idiot.
And something, it's okay. But also, why are you saying that she's getting played?
Because she's with the married man.
Yeah.
I have an 8 o'clock alarm.
8 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, because the guy's married. But it's it's obviously you don't. I mean, maybe you just suck.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possible OP just sucks at being in love.
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, most people are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think we solved it.
Don't be boyfriend and girlfriend with people like official if you don't actually like them and you're pining for somebody else.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's the shitty thing. That's
the real
why
shitty
OP's
thing. Yeah.
TA.
Yeah.
T asshole.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And don't break up other people's relationships because you want
for funsies.
Don't do that either.
Yeah.
Go to therapy.
Everybody should go to therapy in this story, I think.
If you can afford it.
Why can't you just tell a girl your feelings that you see on the elevator?
And also, if you want to cheat on your girlfriend, just call them and break up with them. Just do it before you cheat on them. That's worse.
Fair enough.
Okay.
A lot of lessons we're learning today.
Am I the asshole telling the CEO to carry out his threats?
Oh.
I, 19 male, have been an unpaid intern for a tech company for maybe 3 weeks. Yesterday, the company put together a Halloween event for everyone and their families. They had pushed out a memo clearly stating that all costumes must be family-friendly. They specified nothing too revealing and nothing scary. I only saw the email after someone I worked under showed me. I don't get memos pushed out to me since I'm just an intern. I showed up in a homemade scary clown costume. I spent months working on it. I couldn't figure out why I was getting such dirty looks until I noticed that I was the only scary costume. It was humiliating.
Oops.
I asked someone I worked under if I could go home. Clearly this was not the event for me, but they said it was mandatory to show up.
What? Oh, God.
I felt it was unfair since I was not properly informed. I also panicked and tried to make my own clown costume less scary. During the party, the CEO pulled me aside and tore into me, making threats. I told him to act on them, that I am just an unpaid intern who has a second tech company to contact. They offer paid internship. Apparently talking back to the CEO makes me an asshole, according to someone I work under. It could be because they had also gotten in trouble for what I said. They even pointed out that I could have looked at the bulletin board for the information in the email. It was posted in the break room. Nobody told me that I was allowed to use the break room. Am I the asshole?
Whoa, shit. Yeah, go to that other company if they got paid internships.
Yeah, just you fucked this one up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, yes, they should have. This is obviously a horrible
company
culture.
Yeah.
Mandatory parties, I hate mandatory parties.
You're forced to have fun. You're gonna have fun, goddammit.
I hate all the shit in this, and you're living my dream and just like yelling at your CEO and stuff if this is real. But
yeah.
I don't understand not thinking that you're not allowed to be in the break room, and I don't understand not checking before making a costume for months and showing up really scary at a corporate party.
I kind of get where you're coming from because I do think there's a limit, like in general. Mm-hmm. If you go to a Halloween party, I don't think going super scary is the norm.
Do that? No.
Yeah,
it's not like a frat party.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way. But I mean, also if you don't know what you don't know.
If you're new, you might not know.
And it's only 3 weeks in. I mean, maybe he's worked at a place where like the people that are internships.
It's a tech company too, so it could have like a laid back culture.
Yeah, but also it could have a laid back culture in some ways, and then the most like crunch ass like you got to do all this work.
It just sounds like a shitty ass company. You should go to a different company.
Yeah, if you're able to, for sure.
And I don't think you're an asshole. I think you're just misinformed. Like I think everyone's treating it way too serious. You're all adults.
Yeah, just fucking...
I mean, I know it's for people's families and stuff, but it's also like it's Halloween. If the kids were outside, there are going to be people in scary costumes also.
Yeah, so... Kind of not really... But also, I do think, like, how big is this company? It has to be pretty small, right? If the CEO is
there
coming after you, but also you still have at least one ring of, like, separation between you and the CEO. I don't know. I guess it's like...
I mean, I will say, like,
I think it'd be funny if it's like Bill Gates. Just
when I worked at my last company, the law firm, they were just randomly the CEO would show up.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah.
And randomly, like the CEO's family members would be in the building, and there would be a chance that you would meet them.
And get a selfie with them.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I never saw any of them, but it was like, that could happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it was like a weird culture where everybody would just... I liked it. I liked that the executive people would show up and just tell you how to get their job. Like, they would just show up and be like, yeah, so if you just do this and you just, like, make this... Like, there was a guy that did workplace management. Was his job.
Yeah.
And his job was essentially, like, he took on all the scheduling parts of HR, and he would just show up and he was like, yeah, if you just get really good at Excel, we'll probably hire you to be in our department. Because everyone was very much like, we know you work customer service. We know nobody wants to do customer service for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
You know, depending on where you want your career to go, there's so many different places for advancement here that you could just go up and all these things. And this is what you need to get to do, which was nice. So I think there's some jobs where there's like really... I think that job was definitely a gem. Like it was definitely like not seems how like the rest of my jobs
the normal been. Yeah,
but maybe I don't know.
I feel that though, because like to go with like I liked working at Universal, right?
Yeah,
I did hear that like sometimes the managers, if they really liked you as an employee, they would like make up shit about you, like to give you like a mark so that way you can't transfer. Yeah, so like I do think it's interesting to actually see like a place kind of be honest and be like, okay, here's what you do. Here's like,
we want your skills to be where you're most skilled.
Yeah. Because amazingly, and maybe this is because we run a business, when you actually care about the people working at your business, you usually they work harder and happier, actually.
Yeah.
And also you gotta fucking pay them too. Yeah. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's so wild. Why did he feel like you couldn't go in the break room?
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it weird to me. But it could be some like, weird like... I love the concept of like a young kid getting their first like office job and showing up not knowing how the fuck anything works. And just doing your shit. Like honestly, what a vibe. Because everyone has to have that moment. Where everyone's so scared when you get an office job and you just have to show up and do all the stuff. Yeah. It's just like, why don't people say that? People just expect you to know certain things.
But no, you
don't know. You just gotta fuck up and hope that everyone around you is nice.
But they were not.
No, these guys are mean and also confusing to you specifically, which is important because you're a worker.
You're working there,
Even if you're unpaid, they can't just treat you like shit.
Yeah.
They're already doing that because they're not paying you.
Yeah, so doubly treating you like shit.
Show up in your scary clown mask and yell at your CEO's 5-year-old daughter. Yeah, traumatize your CEO's children. That's what APWSTR wants you to do
right now. Solved
it.
The fake solved it definitely got the worst high five.
Don't wear scary clown masks to your office Halloween party. Just get cat ears like everyone does.
All right.
Get a little fucking, go to the Dollar Tree, get a headband that has like a pumpkin, like a styrofoam pumpkin on a spring, and put that on your fucking head or something
and smoke it. I don't know what we're talking about. Okay. All right, this is for our dog groomer audience.
Yeah. Our heavy dog groomer core audience.
Yeah.
Many people in the Patreon are dog groomers.
I see you and I hear you.
Yes,
all right?
We know that you're there.
And and this is a ploy to get you guys to engage more. Ha ha ha.
We should have a dog grooming
work discussion
chat in our Discord server, probably.
Am I the asshole? I am a dog groomer, and my girlfriend books me dogs without asking.
I'm a safe bet. Probably no. Probably not the asshole.
Well, you don't want to live a little today, Sarah?
Lack of communication? I'm going to say no. NTA.
I refused to groom my girlfriend's friend's dog that she invited over tonight because she didn't ask me first, and I don't like grooming after my 9 to 5. She swears she told me about it, but she's messing with me because she did not ask me to do this, nor did I ever agree. She told me it's unfair that I won't do it because she already made the commitment. I feel she crossed boundaries and is acting like my assistant I never asked for. But I'm wondering if I'm the asshole and I agreed to it in passing. I'm feeling guilty or gaslit. Am I the asshole?
I mean, I don't know. You don't believe that you did it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just upset because she said so, and now she has to tell her friend.
Yeah, because of a mistake that she made. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's a gamble. Do you believe that you did it or not?
Yeah.
That's what, if you did it in passing, yes, YTA.
But if you
because you're not a man of your word or a person of your word, we don't know your gender.
Yeah.
But if you don't remember doing it, then you're not gonna do it because you don't fucking want to do it. Then go ahead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be the asshole if you don't remember?
That's fair. Do you think? Okay, because they use the word gaslight.
Yeah.
Gaslit. Is it gaslighting?
Okay, I don't know. I actually don't know anymore.
Yeah, no, because I feel
I don't know.
I think that's part of the reason why I picked this one is because I guess I wanted to pose the question: is this an over-exaggeration?
A gaslighting?
But also,
I mean,
if you're saying you don't,
she does it consistently to make you question your
ability to recall or like sanity or
to control you into doing things, then yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I don't know because like I've talked with therapists and psychiatrists about it. They're usually like there has to be a level of intent. But then I think the thing that most people think is gaslighting is like somebody telling you what your feelings are, which is in itself a shitty behavior and sometimes emotional abuse. Because when you're accusing someone of gaslighting, that's emotional abuse. Which is not good. No good. No. And I would talk to a professional to see if what you're experiencing is gaslighting or emotional abuse before coming to a Reddit podcast. I think mostly what people assume is gaslighting is like lying or misrepresenting reality. And it's usually one-off events, which usually gaslighting, there's like it's usually consistency. Like, I say that I was gaslit in my childhood because
your mom
consistently, we would have like circular arguments where she would convince me that I said something and I need to act that way, or I'm this way, or I'm that way. I'm type A. I'm evil. I'm a night owl. I'm I'm this or that or whatever. I'm a liar, or I'm sneaky or something like that. Like she would accuse me of these things, and then like a debate bro would like bring up evidence about it, and then I would be like, okay, but that's not what reality is on my end, and she'd be like, I don't care because that's what you seem like to me.
Jesus. And
then it would cause me to internalize those things, especially because there is a power dynamic there, like I was a child, she was an adult, and I would internalize those things, and then I wouldn't really know if like my internal perception of reality, because it was wrong, was then like, I'm bad. Because there's something in me that just wants to have the wrong perception of reality. Like maybe I genuinely thought for a long time I was like lying to myself. Like I was at some point you gaslight yourself too.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Because then now I think for a long time as an adult and probably early on in this podcast, and people would tell me that I'm wrong about anything, which I'm wrong all the time, everyone knows. I would be like, then everything's wrong. Then my mom didn't abuse me, and oh no, all this stuff, and now I'm I'm lying and I'm slandering my mother and all the things that I did are not. When it's like, no, the feelings that I felt were important in the time.
Yeah.
I didn't make all that shit up.
Yeah, they were real. Yeah.
They were real. And it was real. And the reason that, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like the shit that I say is true and real. It's not some shit I made up and built a career off of, because that would probably send me to a fucking spiral. I can't even talk too much about it right now.
No, I get that, yeah.
But that's what gaslighting is. Saying you did this, you just don't remember, one off. I think it could be.
Yeah.
If it's a pattern of behavior. But also, I'm not a professional.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm just a victim.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not a professional. I don't know. Maybe.
I get you.
I don't know their relationship dynamics if she does this all the time. Or not.
That's fair. You can't get everything from Reddit posts. I get it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever had a job where like people try to get you to do shit based on you having that job? Because I don't think so for my end. Because like,
I usually just offer up my services anyway. I want to help people, so
yeah, I get that.
Because most of my jobs were customer service, so like
anytime you help
someone, yeah, people just were asking me to help them or like give them an insight into what their current issue with the customer service person might be, and then I would just help them. And it's like usually if the point of that job is to get to a mutual understanding. That's like all I ever do. So. Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah, time. Everybody wants you.
But I wasn't mad about it. You
Sarah,
know?
I'm the customer. Fucking serve me right now.
I mean, I don't know. It's all mental labor, but it's not physical labor. I think if I had to do like oil drilling, you know, like that fucking video of them doing all that messy oil drilling.
Oh yeah,
the like this is real work thing, which I know they're doing like badly. Apparently,
yeah,
it's not even they're doing a good job.
Or like in Armageddon when they're on their oil. Yeah,
yeah. If someone was like, "Can you come to my oil and drill it?" I'd be like, no, that's a lot of money. I think I would be like, no. But if they're like, hey, can you help me improve my life? I want to do that anyway.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
If I was too tired, I'd be like, no, I'm going to go to sleep. If it's like 3 a.m., I'd be like, no, fuck off.
No, that's fair.
Call you in the morning, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean?
Yeah, I guess I never worked a job with like a translatable skill.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, for people to ask me for. Like, I'm not saying I never learned a skill. It's just
if I was like, make me a pretzel right now.
Yeah, like I'd be.
You'd be like, no.
No. Although I do remember how to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Someday you will.
Yeah.
Make me a pretzel. You just have to do it on your own merit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, yeah, I've never really had that, I guess.
Yeah, I want to know from the dog groomers in our audience if you would do that.
Yeah, or if you've ever had people just immediately be like, oh, you groom dogs? I'm available this Sunday, 7 a.m. What's going on?
Yeah, like if she turns into like your agent.
Yes.
Yeah, he's available here. Like here, I sent you a Google Calendar.
Hey, baby. Hey, listen,
baby,
I got you a new dog.
Want a PS5? Well, I got the jobs to get it.
This dog is the new Airbud. You better not fuck it up.
This dog is the new Airbud.
They're making a new Airbud.
Oh, that's cool.
I think so. I think they are, yeah.
Dude, are there like celebrity dog
Probably,
groomers?
Yeah, I think so. Or at least dogs. But they work for dog, yeah.
Like dog groomers that only work with celebrity
Probably.
dogs.
I wouldn't be surprised. Kind of like how some people,
gig.
like actors in general, usually just have like their own makeup person. Or not usually, but I know some people do, I think.
Oh.
Like they have their own assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, solved it.
Am I the asshole for making my husband feel bad about his marriage proposal?
Ooh.
My husband and I were watching The Walking Dead, and we were on the scene where Glenn gave Maggie a ring. My husband commented that was the worst. Is that TWD? Is that still The Walking Dead?
Yeah, that's The Walking Dead. Yeah.
Those are the characters
TWD,
from The Walking Dead?
Yeah, Glenn,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My husband commented that was the worst proposal ever, and I snorted. He then proceeded to be mad at me because I made him feel like his proposal was shit. So all you did was
snort a little bit.
A little snort, and he was pissed about it.
Wait, that could have been a snort in agreement.
Okay, you know what? We're looking too much into this. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. His proposal, I was doing laundry, and he was doing the dishes. He called me to the dining room, and when I got there, he knelt down and asked me to marry him. I said yes, and we hugged, and then he went back to doing the dishes. I was like, okay, and then just continued doing the laundry. I didn't complain, but I wasn't going to rave on the proposal because I did feel like he spent all of 2 seconds planning it. It kind of stung because he told me a few times how he was planning on proposing to his other girlfriend before.
Whoa.
And it wasn't a dirty dining room proposal.
Yeah.
His reason was that he had limited resources, he was unemployed, and I didn't want a public proposal. I didn't need a fancy proposal, though, and he knew that. He could have dressed up a little and cleaned the dining room before proposing to me. He always dresses up when he goes out, even if it's just to the gas station, but during the proposal, he was wearing a stained shirt and pajamas. Edit, he's a good man and I love him, that's why I said yes. And again, I didn't want anything fancy. I told him that doing it at home when it was just the two of us was the perfect idea. It just would have been nice if he put it a little more effort into it because I know what he's capable of.
Yeah, that's fair, but still divorce him.
People are going to think that you're serious.
No, I'm joking. Fuck.
I don't know. Just talk to him.
Yeah, that's fair. You can be honest about okay,
I think wild... that he's honest. I'm annoyed at him just for getting mad just that you snort. Like, you didn't even say anything.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, you just like...
He's obviously insecure about it because otherwise, why the fuck would he get mad if you snorted?
But also, why do you propose in what feels like, I'm going to be honest, like a really inopportune time?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like if I was going to propose to you in the house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The effort I would put in would be cleaning. I would do some cleaning around here to, freshen up the place.
And what's funny is if I'm just like chilling and you're running around and cleaning, that would make me anxious. And I'd be like, this fucking guy doing better than me at stuff.
And then it's like, wait, we can't light candles in here, Josh. That's against the lease. What are you fucking doing?
I don't give a shit. I'd be like, oh, what's this mother? He shit that bad?
Yeah.
You gotta light a candle? Okay, damn.
But I feel like, there'd be a little more effort in the sense of like, I don't know, like a dinner would be not even like cooking, even like delivering something and like just eating at the table, like something that we both like. Like, yeah.
I guess it's like you wanted, maybe he just thinks he wanted it to be like a surprise. And I think there's something nice about like, we're doing chores. I want this to continue, like us chilling.
Yeah.
I like this.
I don't think it's a bad proposal per se.
I mean, it's bad if she thinks it's bad.
And that's fair, yeah. I mean, I think it could be good in some... I feel like you should have stopped doing the chores after proposing. I feel like...
I mean, I think if she was like really pissed about it, she would bring it up. And she didn't. She just was like, well, that's can't awkward. Say that... you can't judge other people's proposals when ours was this.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that she didn't like it. But then as she described it, I was a little like, okay, so it sounds like you didn't like it.
Or at least you weren't 100% on it, yeah.
But it's also like, how do you say to someone that proposal sucked ass? Can you do another one?
Yeah.
Without making them feel bad.
Let's do another take on this, guys. And
and like, obviously the guy's a little like sensitive about it. So like,
I guess, maybe talking about it at least.
Yeah, I just think y'all gotta
because you still love him.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything like, you shouldn't break up about this for sure.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like something to communicate to each other about.
Yeah. I do think it's funny though to be like watching of all shows, The Walking Dead, where like it's the apocalypse and to fundamentally
the proposal.
Yeah, fundamentally be like, fucking why didn't they like go to a theme park?
Like a child zombie comes up and he's holding the ring.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted?
Yeah. No, they wanted a Disney proposal. That makes sense.
They have The Walking Dead at Universal.
The Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, they should have done it there. Clearly, this is the real world.
I don't know anything about The Walking Dead.
Zombies.
I know that. Yeah, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know that.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, also that. I'm from there.
Coral.
It's
a meme because the guy at some point was just screaming the name Carl, but it sounds like Coral. And everyone posted the fucking image of it for 3
him
years.
With his
like on his knees with the head in hand,
And the kid's and it's like his wife died or whatever. His mom died.
Wife died.
Yeah.
Everyone died.
Don't dead open inside.
Yeah, don't dead open inside. God, that was such a fucking awful time in Halloween Horror Nights. I know we've done this before, but they took it for like 4 years fucking straight. That was annoying as shit. Anyway, solved it.
Your turn.
Am I the asshole for replacing pictures of my cousins with pictures of my dog? Sometimes Reddit picks a correct popular post. This one is very popular.
Okay.
But it is well earned.
This is really funny.
My grandpa's birthday was a couple weeks ago. 6 weeks before his birthday, I texted all of my siblings and cousins, there's 9 of us, and told them to send me a picture of themselves within the next 4 weeks so I can put it on a phone case for our grandpa's birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
2 weeks later, I sent the text again, saying I needed a picture of them, and anybody that chooses not to send a picture will be replaced by a picture of my dog.
This is some shit I would do. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Threaten.
Get ready for this next sentence real quick.
Okay.
I had 3 cousins tell me to screenshot something from their Instagrams.
Wow.
I didn't respond. Yeah, sidebar, fuck you. That's a ridiculous.
Don't do that.
That's a ridiculous request.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
And send it. Yeah.
I sent a text out the day before I put in the order saying anybody that did not send a picture of themselves in the next 24 hours would be replaced by pictures of my dog. The same 3 cousins never sent pictures. Their spots had my dog in a sombrero, my dog in a pumpkin patch, and my dog in a chicken costume.
That's awesome, though. That's great. Just some photos of my dog. I mean, it's okay. If your grandpa fucks with it, that's awesome. If he doesn't, then you've confused your grandpa, and that's a little sad.
Who's this dog?
Well, I don't get it. I'm like, oh, grandpa, I'm sorry. The explanation is extremely sad.
It looks like Rover from the 50s. Why'd you get photos of Rover?
I miss my old dead dog. Grandpa. Oh no. Okay, I'll fix it, Grandpa.
They came over for my grandpa's birthday and saw him open the new phone case. They saw that their pictures weren't on the case and got mad at me for not picking something off their Instagrams like they told me to.
No.
I said that I sent 3 reminders to send me a picture with a clear warning that anyone that did not send a picture would be replaced with a picture of the dog. They knew exactly what would happen. My grandpa finds it hilarious, but their parents are telling my parents that I kept them off the phone case on purpose, and they want me to apologize.
Dumb.
Am I the asshole for replacing them with pictures of my dog because they never sent me a picture?
No, it's awesome and cool and funny.
That's great, and you should do that more often.
Everyone should do this.
Everyone should do this.
This is really cool.
This is sometimes we say don't do this at home, but this one you should do at home. Yeah,
you should do this. Yeah, no, I don't. And it's like I was thinking, like, well, maybe they're like babies or something. I don't know. Maybe they're like 12 years old or maybe 70 years old and they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
But it's like I was thinking about it and I was like, to screenshot something from your Instagram.
You know what Instagram is, how to screenshot things.
There's such a wide age range of people that definitely know how the fuck to do that.
I think it's so funny to like tell someone else to do something you could do.
Because it's also like they're expecting to have like their name in the gift. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they came over and because they were upset that they weren't in the gift,
it doesn't
then
seem
they
like
showed up empty-handed without a gift. And it's like, okay, then you have to put a little bit of effort in.
A little bit. Which maybe involves
screenshotting your own fucking Instagram.
I will say you gotta
take a photo of yourself.
Take a photo. Yeah, you're gonna get a shitty quality, like screenshotting a screenshot JPEG compression ass fucking bullshit.
That. Send a good photo. To your grandpa. He wants a photo of you.
I'm sorry. You want me to screenshot the photo of you at the party, drunk off your ass, fucking.
I would actually. That's more
fucking red.
That's more YTA, but that's awesome.
Yeah, that's malicious compliance. I know,
yeah.
But like fucking beer can in your ass, like just fucking.
I don't know why I imagine Homer Simpson with a beer can in his asshole.
Yeah, that's a Homer Simpson's bit for sure.
For real.
I don't know. I think that's a good idea. I think why can't people just fucking?
If he liked it, it's good.
Yeah, he liked it.
He thought it was funny, so it's fine.
I would also do the same thing. Yeah, I think, but also fun. I do think everyone. Yeah, but also stopped it. Sorry,
stopped it.
We're done. Next story.
This one's interesting to me.
Okay,
I want to know because I'm of an opinion that Reddit apparently is not of the opinion.
Ooh, okay.
Am I the asshole for showing my kids the bills?
Ooh, okay.
My 48 female friend, 45 female, have kids around the same age. Parentheses 2 teenagers each. Then close parentheses. Last time I spoke to her, it was before a party we were both going to that she said her daughter was probably going to make her late because she was taking a long time in the shower. I told her that my kids used to take showers too until we started showing them the water bill and parentheses at least one of them started taking shorter showers so it wouldn't cost as much. And I assume she meant
longer showers. Okay, yeah.
I was like, they're not taking showers anymore? What are you talking about?
Hold on, yeah.
Personally, I don't see showing them as a bad thing because sometimes they do need to see how much they're costing us as parents. My friend responded that I was making them quote unquote anxious. I thought that was a bit of a leap, as I talk about a lot about how much their clothes / food / other wants cost openly. And me and my husband make a pretty good living too. So we started debating about it for a bit until we dropped it. This has been lingering on my mind for a bit, so posting to see if I'm the asshole. It's not AI.
Yeah, that's not AI for sure.
Okay. Here's my thing. Like, I was shown the bills as quite a young child, and it definitely made me anxious about money.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that is a lot of pressure to put on a kid. But how old are the kids?
Teenagers.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know what that means though. If it's like 18, 17,
then okay, yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
sure.
don't care. Yeah, if it's like, and they're taking like 2-hour long showers, then
I'd get pissed off too. Yeah,
look at the water bill. If they're like fucking 14,
yeah,
let's say take shorter showers, and maybe if they're like no,
then you
show
I
them
feel like it's a last
just
resort.
The water bill.
Yeah, not all the bills.
My mom would come home and be like, I think it's weird because everybody is taking their personal experience and applying it to this, which I am too. And I think I'm blinded by my own personal experience. So I would probably, if we had a kid, I'd overcorrect and probably never show them stuff. But that's bad too.
There's a line. I do think that there's like a tight rope to walk on this.
Yeah.
But also I don't think it's that hard to walk on it. I think you can be honest about your financial situation.
Yeah.
Especially when there's like asks about wants, I presume. Like not needs, but like I do think showing a number does add a weird weight. Yeah. Well, especially when if you're a kid and you don't know the value of money.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everybody on Reddit is like, you need to teach your kids the value of money, and it's like, yeah.
Is this the way you do it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because it's like it's giving your kids the people are fighting in the comments as well, but the majority, like the top opinion. Here, let me read it.
Yeah.
The top comment is not the asshole. Kids need to learn the value of money. They need to learn how to budget. They need to become self-sufficient adults, but they also need to love and kindness. So as long as your delivery was kind and to educate, you're all good, which I kind of agree with.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, because I agree with the idea that like you should teach your kids proper money management and budget as long as we're in this shitty fucking capitalistic hellscape, you know?
Yeah. It's like, it is true that like I didn't want to, a big part of my depression as a kid was I felt like a burden. And I didn't want anything that was like, and it's probably hard to deal with if you have a kid with depression, is not making them feel like a burden. Because it's hard with any loved one that has depression. But then also there's a power dynamic of everything I do is going to impact my kid, you know? But it's also, my mom really didn't seem like she gave a shit. She'd just freak out about it. She'd be like, yes, you are. You are indeed a burden. You cost me money for food and water and all of these things, and you don't work and you don't pay me any money for it as well. And I have to work all the time at a job that I hate because of you, Sarah. Which is, it sounds like
but no,
it's real.
Yeah.
And like she would come home and be like, all right, well, we have $12 Taco Bell, I guess, for the next 2 weeks. And now that's what I do in our life when we don't have any money. Is I'm like, how am I going to get I'm good at that, but it's also not good that I feel like I need to go to food to solve my money problems because I have a bad emotional response with money. So now I'm not good with money. And I do think it's because of that. If I had grown up not knowing any of this stuff, my mom just making a decision and saying, we're going to cook. Go cook.
Yeah.
I would, A, know how to cook more.
Yeah.
And B, I probably wouldn't go out as much.
Yeah, and that coincidentally would save you money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get that. I do think, what am I thinking? I agree with the sentiment of the comment too. I don't know if I was really taught money. I feel like, and maybe I'm misremembering.
They really your parents hardcore were like, save money.
Yes, I do think that they were like that. And I do think there was a point where money was tight. And I think it's very specifically because of the recession in 08. So let me specify, because there's probably one right now. But
yeah, I feel like people are head in the sand about it.
Yeah. But yeah, in 2008, like my dad got laid off because tourism in Florida got hit super hard, and he worked at a hotel. And I think there was a while where like I could see the money like being poor. Like
Mhm.
even though we were very fortunate, like they were able to have like a house. Like
Yeah, it's not like poor as in like we're living in our
but
car.
you don't have liquid liquid assets. Yeah, like
You saw a dip.
yeah, I saw a dip. Like at some
Yeah.
point, like when my parents got divorced, my mom got a townhouse, and he still kept the house that I grew up in beforehand.
Mm.
But like he wouldn't, like the AC wouldn't run.
Oh.
Like every other room was empty except for his bedroom.
Right.
And yeah. So it was like, and like the AC, there was like an AC unit in there, and I would see that when I would stay weekends with
Divorced dad core.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I would see the impacts of
That
money.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't told to me, I could feel it. And I feel like nowadays I have a weird relationship with money where I feel like either I don't have enough of it to survive or
you really
I need to save all of it.
And you
because it's
don't
gonna-
buy anything
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes when we do need to not go crazy and just go get a fucking $2 treat, sometimes it's like trying to get you to
Yeah, let go of.
yeah, like you really fucking.
But I think that's my
don't wanna-
overcorrection.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But then the other thing, something that neither of us had, was the kids that are privileged enough to not have to worry about money. I roomed next to them in FSU, and I saw firsthand how much trouble they got themselves in, as well as put the people around them in trouble by not knowing the value of a dollar. So it's like they didn't see how much their housing cost, so they would run down the halls and like draw on the fucking walls like children and like tear down all these things and treat their the place where they lived like shit because they just expected, and also because it was FSU, they had housekeepers that would come in and clean your bathrooms for you, which was crazy.
Wild, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? We shouldn't have had that happen.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I know no other university fucking. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, mine did. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, Harvard ass
Yeah,
fucking.
but no, that was
I'm
like.
joking. I don't know if Harvard has that.
But they would like tear up all their fucking space, and they wouldn't do it. And then there would be like a housing inspection. They'd have the housekeepers come in, and then they'd clean up. They'd tidy, but it's not cleaning.
Yeah, you still got like dust and,
Know what I mean?
and like get like Clorox wipes. Yeah.
Like you're not gonna have housekeeping with your apartment. That's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone's gonna be like, I do. Okay, I don't. I've lived in a couple of apartments. They never had that.
You better send in enough copies to get a down payment on a fucking good condo. But yeah.
But and it's like they wouldn't be doing that if they knew the value of if they knew that a semester in one of those things was $3,000 at the time I was living there. Probably more now.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be doing that shit. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, and I don't know about this one specifically. I think it does very much depend on the way it was said.
Yeah.
Because I do think, hey, listen, you're killing me on the water bill here. You gotta fucking not take this many long showers.
Yeah.
But saying, you cost me this number every time.
So here's a bill from 12 months ago. See, look at the difference.
Look at the difference
not
here.
accounting for it. But I can
You're a burden on this family, but we don't know that.
Yeah, and also I guess not knowing the exact age kind of sucks because I feel like
there's a difference
between 13 and 17, even though it's only like 4 years. I do think is
and the lowest I'll say is 14 because I think 13 is still like preteen, or is 13 a teenager?
Because I guess there were teens in there. That's all what I assumed. I thought preteens were 10 to 12.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know. I still think 13 is preteen.
Teens
like,
in the name.
You're a teen. Yeah, I
teens
guess.
in the name.
Yeah, but it's like that's
teens
like
in the name.
That's like a.
No, I get.
Like
yeah,
you're
I get.
a teen now.
Yeah, I understand.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wanted to talk about it a little bit and see what you think.
Yeah.
I know my perspective is never show them anything about what's going on because it's going to be stressful.
I think it's okay to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that's better than either of the alternatives, which is be so blatant about it or not hide it all,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess if you're gonna show the water bill,
yeah,
you gotta put some caveats. Also, I think you can be honest about the fact that every single bill is getting more expensive regardless of water usage.
Because I feel like it also could be bad if you sit your kid down at a table and you have the graph and you have the numbers, right?
Yeah.
And you say, this is your impact.
Yeah, no,
Here's
that's
the number.
crazy. Yeah.
Then I think it, regardless of how nice you say it, it's gonna impact them anyway.
But if you say, like, as a family, we're all going to try and take shorter showers,
Maybe.
of like be more communal about it.
Yeah.
I think that's
like, hey
probably
guys,
better.
the water bill's getting a lot, and I
I'm
think
going
we
to
all
try
need to
taking
take
shorter showers. I would
yeah.
appreciate if you guys try to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully try not to single out. Like, hopefully you don't have a kid that's like one of them is taking really long showers.
Yeah, that would suck, actually.
And then like do the thing that companies do where they're like, so at all, everybody, someone's pooping on the floor. Who's the floor pooper?
We shouldn't
Who's
be
the floor
doing that.
pooper?
Guys, we bought toilets very specifically for this.
Everybody looks at Greg.
Mid shit.
Greg's wearing a shirt that says, I'm the floor pooper. You know what I mean?
I'm the one who floor poops.
I'm the one
yeah.
who floor. I'm also. It is really funny though to me thinking about sitting down, having a graph, and it's just like a baby in a high chair.
Yeah.
Like, so every time you poopy in your diaper,
We gotta buy new diapers.
$20. Do you know how much money? That's a movie ticket for daddy. You know, it's like just a kid being like, "Hi, mom."
Nah, yeah.
I don't know.
Solved it.
All right, this one I love this.
All right.
Am I the asshole for not telling my cousin why my wife doesn't do any chores?
Ooh. Okay.
A year ago, things in my marriage came to a head and my wife nearly divorced me.
Okay.
Long story short, when we got married 13 years ago, her and I agreed that she would work part-time and handle most, but not all, of the domestic stuff while I focused on my career, any home improvement project she came up with, maintenance and repairs, as well as parenting duties. I was up many nights with the babies and everything else that comes with being a parent. 10 years ago, she went back to work full-time and then started her own business with my full support. The problem? I never adjusted my domestic contributions. That understandably led to her being burned out and she started resenting me. Fast forward to a year ago, she was going to leave me, and I, realizing how badly I screwed up, decided to take on and provide my wife all the support that she had given me. Ever since then, I've been doing the majority of the housework while she focuses on growing her business and being with the kids. And ever since our marriage, with a little additional help from marriage counseling, has never been better.
That's good.
Fast forward a bit further, and my cousin, along with her husband and 3 kids, stayed with us this weekend. But they don't know any of the above and just saw my wife relaxing and playing with the 6 kids all weekend, while I tirelessly cooked, cleaned, and kept the place spotless for 2 families. So here's where I might be the asshole. My cousin started asking me how often I cook or do laundry, etc., and I told her all the time, but didn't tell her why. She then started pointing out everything I was doing to her husband with the clear message that if I could, he could. Here's the thing, her husband is the primary breadwinner, and unlike my wife, my cousin actually works only part-time. Should I explain that we are only a year into my quote-unquote penance, and that my wife used to be the one doing all this and more, or do I just mind my own business?
Damn,
I think that's interesting, man.
Yeah.
The top comment, I think, really
Okay, yeah.
it helps it. It's none of your cousin's business how your household runs. You should probably also not see your chores contribution as a penance.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You are taking your turn. There's no penance about it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
I think also, I don't think you should butt in and say all this stuff because it's not their
business. Yeah.
It's not their business, and also it's their job
to figure
talk
out
about it.
what they're. Yeah.
It's also not your business what they do in their life.
Yeah.
Really, no one's. I just like this because it's like, yeah, sometimes this is how it works out. It's not always what you see online, what we perpetuate.
Yeah.
Where, you know, these detailed explanations of people's relationships, you need the explanation to come to like a moral conclusion. And even then, if it's amoral to you, doesn't mean that if it's working for them, it's working for them.
Yeah.
How many people are getting fucking divorced?
A bunch, yeah.
If they're working it out, they're working it out.
And that's
man.
good. That's actually a really good thing, especially if they still love each other.
Yeah.
And I think it's good that someone can recognize when they fucked up and fix that mistake. Yeah.
And I think it's a difference. I think if we're gonna like analyze this in a feminist way, I think there's a difference between sort of like, you know how people are criticizing like trad wife stuff?
Yeah.
That's I guess it's like they're not saying this as like everyone should do this. They're just doing their life.
Yeah, they very specifically said that's what happened in their life, and also recognize
Other people
that
should do theirs.
yeah, and like the cousin and the partner or whatever have a different life.
Influencers making content about how the wife should do all the chores and the man should go to work, or even vice versa, and endorsing that. Well, actually, no, not vice versa.
No one really does vice versa.
Nobody
anyway,
does vice versa. But the trad wife concept, that is a different, separate thing than your friends doing that because it works for them. You know what I mean? Unless they're walking around with pamphlets saying your wife should be cooking and cleaning and your husband should go to work.
The reason why she was upset was because it sends a message to the husband to do chores.
So OP is the husband.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Yeah, and he does all the chores because he almost fucked up his marriage.
Yes.
Now his cousin, who's a woman,
yes,
has a husband. She's pointing out to her husband how OP is doing all the chores and that he should do those things.
Yeah,
because she does all the chores because she's part-time. OP feels the need to say,
to go
actually,
in. Okay.
There's this long storied history.
Okay, sorry. I thought that for some reason the cousin came up to the husband
and was like, you shouldn't be doing all this. I don't like your wife.
I completely.
That's what I thought the first time I read this, and then reading it again, I'm like, OP, you don't need to say anything. We don't need to say anything about this. Let her fucking do her crime. You know what I mean? Let her pull the wool over her husband's eyes.
It's not even that much of a crime, to be honest.
Come
you just want a little
man.
bit of help. Because wait, hold on a second. Because if she's also doing all the chores while working the part-time job, even when you guys had your arrangement,
you admit that it was. You kind of are revealing you didn't really learn too much. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on, wait a minute. Someone didn't learn something
in this scenario. No. It's like you kind of are realizing, like you're saying, like, well, there's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Not that you should do this because then you're going to run your husband away because you're not doing enough work. It's kind of like, what?
Well, hold on. Yeah. So the mindset's still there.
I'm taking this as a completely neutral standpoint.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I just think you're butting in too much.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have butted into your
so you don't need to butt in.
You don't need to butt into theirs.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm fence sitting.
All right, that's fair. I agree with that. I agree with fence sitting. Yeah.
Let them figure it out. If she wants to, work a part-time job and he does all the chores while working full-time and it works, let him.
God bless.
Let him. God bless.
God bless.
Maybe they can talk about it later.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're married, right? They can talk about it.
Yeah, they can figure it out. Shit.
Fuck, man. Why's it on me?
It's not your fucking fault that you didn't tell them and then they get divorced later. They weren't meant to be.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck. Stop asking me goddamn questions.
Stop asking me questions.
Stop making red stories for me to read on my show. God, fuck.
Stop giving me work to do at my job. What the hell?
Okay. Which one? Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, thank Christ. Okay. This one's from 6 years ago.
Oh my god, okay.
But sometimes Am I the Devil pulls up some crazy shit. All right, listen.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for taking my bonus and creating a, quote, secret room in my house, parentheses, complete with a bookshelf door?
Damn, so this was 6 years ago? Really?
Yeah, when people had money, yeah.
It's not fake? It sounds fake as shit. It sounds like a Mr. Beast ass.
I converted my house.
A secret room in my house. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, sorry.
And I put 12 people in there and left them to starve.
Sorry, you/Mr. Beast. I should have read that the first time. Yeah.
Someone, I don't know what the joke is, but where it was from, but somebody said Mr. Beast has 2 people entombed at all times. Which is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, Am I the Asshole?
Hi.
Thank you for taking the time to weigh in on what was supposed to be a fun project, but has turned into a major issue between my fiance and I. I am a moderator on several other subs, so I'm using a throwaway so as to not cross the streams, so to speak.
Okay, I really...
Milady.
Wow. I can't believe this was real.
6 years ago.
Believe it.
Maybe it's fake, but it's definitely a person made someone.
Oh my god.
A person wrote this shit.
A person made someone.
Last week, after several years of being out of steady work, I was able to land a really good job. My company had an unreasonably good year, and in late February, I got a 5-figure bonus.
Oh, dang.
I have always wanted a, quote, secret room in my house. I honestly don't know why, but it just always seems so cool to have a room where I pull a lever, a bookcase opens to my private space.
Yeah.
I figured with the bonus, the time was right, so I hired a good contractor. They tore down some walls and started digging up the foundation to our spare bedroom since the secret room will have a circular staircase to a new basement.
Jesus.
The house was my grandma's and was given to me paid off when she died, so I own the house outright and have full legal authority to do this.
Okay.
The law's on my side. NTA.
All right.
Cops are awesome.
Just digging up the foundation is crazy. Cops are awesome. Throwing shit like that in there. Crazy.
Full legal authority. Fiance is so furious at me, she's thinking about calling off the wedding. She says that taking my bonus was wildly irresponsible and that we could have used the money to pay off debt, pay for some of the wedding to take pressure off her parents, or even save.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I counter with, this bonus was essentially, quote, found money that may never happen again, so we might as well have fun with it while we have it. She says that we are getting married. She says that we are getting married. This has to be a discussion, and me digging up the foundation and tearing out several walls in the house has made it impossible for her to live in the house. I counter again that it's my house. The argument has gotten so intense that she moved in with her sister, and we may be looking at the end of our 2-year relationship. Am I the asshole in this situation?
Yes. What do you think? Yes?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I think you should have a back cave.
I mean, listen, you can do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. You're so right. It's your grandma's house.
Consequences.
The consequences are you lose your fucking marriage and the love of your life.
Yeah, because you didn't talk to her about
you
building an entire
do
new
stuff
room
like this to people, especially if you're living together still, and then you're like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna build a fucking blueprint ass secret room. The tomb is gonna be connected to the reservoir underneath.
And just to make sure that it's an easy, it's an easy run. Yeah,
I'm just gonna make the fucking gardeners have to draft their own office room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you could think you're not, but this is awesome. Listen, I know that my uncle he really wanted just a door where you could pull a book and it would have a big thing.
Yeah.
Because he made they had a basement and they made it like their gaming cave.
Oh, yeah.
Because they made good money. So he was just like, I don't know. We had kids. It was stupid shit in there.
Yeah.
They got like a fucking DDR thing.
Oh,
like a legit, you could play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a bunch of arcade machines and stuff. They got a nice chess table and things.
I don't think the idea is inherently bad.
It's when you start digging up the damn foundation and you're
like,
down the walls.
And you're...
And also everyone involved was on board with the fucking the door thing. And then also they knew it wasn't going to be in there for years.
Yeah.
So,
because you're getting god damn, I'm just so. Why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you tell her?
Yeah, all you had to do was tell her,
dude. They're gonna,
and then I don't know, and also she's right that you're not married yet, but you should
talk about
your
the money. Yeah,
money's one of the things that makes people divorce the most.
And yeah, it seems like that's probably what could happen here.
Yeah.
Could have happened. I don't know. It's been 6 years. Maybe they're happy they both have their own secret room now because she got a bonus and didn't tell him about.
Maybe he's a skeleton in his new basement, and then when you go and loot his body, it's got 6 coins in it.
Oh shit, dude! That's cool. As much as I need to get more armor. But no. So.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it, but you gotta tell her about it.
Yeah, shit, man.
I'm sorry if you're living.
Be your own little freak. I don't care.
Even if you're working like a regular job, you get home at 5 and there's just fucking cars everywhere with construction, and then you walk in, it's just people fucking banging at walls, demolishing. That can't be awesome.
In with my sister.
Yeah, I would also do that. Yeah,
for real.
I don't know, because I feel like I am open with money. Yeah. Perhaps to a fault. Even in relation to the show and the podcast or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll tell you okay, hey, listen, here's what my boss is paying me for this timeline or whatever.
Even then I don't really need it,
Yeah, no, I get you.
I just, as long as I'm chilling.
Yeah, I get that.
And by chilling I mean our bills are paid.
Yeah.
We really only talk when we're
chilling.
Well, soon we will.
Soon.
One day. As long as bills are paid and there's food in the house and we're fine. I'll come to you and be like, I want pizza. I want pizza. I want pizza. And then you'll be like, no pizza money. And I'll be like, okay. But that's it, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you, yeah.
And usually when I come up to you and say I want pizza, I have pizza money. And I'm buying pizza money.
Fair.
And then you look at me all sad like, we don't have pizza money. And I'm like, I do. And you're like, well, we could use money for other things other than pizza. And I'm like, no, fucking shut up. We're having pizza.
And I'm like, oh, as I eat the pizza. Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, see?
This was $1 a slice. I'm eating $1 bill right now.
I can't control what your mind does to you. I just know I can give you happy chemicals in the form of cheese. Cheese.
And bacon, pepperoni, and stuffed crust.
Yeah.
Which is also just cheese, so I could have, that's redundant, sorry.
Yeah, also cheese.
And also, I'm sorry for outing you.
That was a good callback.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, that's what you should, I don't know if that's how everybody should talk about money, but that's how
I get it.
We do
Yeah.
it, for sure.
I feel like a large sum of money.
A large sum of money we have to talk about.
Yeah.
If I won the lottery.
If you hid winning the lottery from me.
If I won I think you'd be right to kill me. Yeah.
Writing your will on your computer being like, Josh has all money if I die.
All money. M-O-N-E.
Josh would never, if Josh were to kill me, do not go after him. I'm allowing this to happen.
That'd be funny.
Get Saul Goodman to write that one. Fucking.
It would be, I mean, if anything, I think I would be like, so I did secretly buy a boat.
That's a lot. That's
It's $10K. Who cares? Who cares?
I don't think that's the going rate for boats anymore.
I know it's not, but whatever. I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna go to Australia. It's $10K, and I'm gonna get on a boat, and I'm gonna be there for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
You have to deal with it, or you could come with. What the rest of it you get to have.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not like you get to have, but we get to figure it out.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Is that okay?
That's fair.
Like
okay.
if I won the lottery, I'd be like $50K. Give me $50K.
All right, no, that's fair. Like for sure, you do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
But see, we just talked about it.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
But what if I paid for the lottery ticket, and then you scratched it?
It's my luck. It's not yours. My luck.
All right. Well, I'm suing your ass.
Is it in my fucking name or not?
It's in my name.
But it's my luck.
It's my card information that was used at the 7-Eleven.
I get half of it.
Okay. After I get my boat.
Yeah, sure. But I get half. No, I'm breaking up with you.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's our show.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. How long was that? Too long? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm so tired and I want pizza.
But Sarah, what do you want to? Yeah, we got to get frozen pizza right now.
I want pizza.
Sarah, what do you want to plug though?
Follow me on Tumblr. That's O'Hearon. ThatSOHEeron. That's ThatSOHEeron.tumblr.com. Also, That's O'Hearon on Instagram and Blue Sky. And also, I stream on APWSTR Gaming every Monday. I didn't do it this week because we don't have a router. It's coming tomorrow. But I will be streaming next week on Monday at 2 p.m. EST.
As long as the router works.
As long as the router motherfucking works.
We never even talked about that during the show.
Nope.
Whatever.
We'll talk about it next week when it's fixed.
In our water heater segment.
Our water heaters.
World
has
famous.
Nothing to do with our landlord or any of our
whatever.
Anyway, we also have mutual aid links down below. Palestine Congo Sudan, red cards for how to deal with ICE and knowing your rights on how to deal with that, as well as a talk that Indigenous people are streaming on National Day of Mourning. Previously, we would have said the other word.
Yeah, but
we are no longer doing that for Indigenous people in November. So go watch that.
Yeah. I'm Joshua Chinland on most things like Instagram and Blue Sky. I'm also a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. Maybe this week when the podcast goes out, I'll be streaming on Tuesday, Friday.
Depends on if the router gets here.
If our router gets here and it actually works and I do a test and it's actually able to have more than 1 kilobyte a second
go
through to Twitch servers, But that's available there. We are APWSTR on TikTok. A podcast will save this on Instagram. Please consider going to Instagram. We would appreciate it a lot.
We want 10,000 followers.
Especially since TikTok is sinking. But
yeah, slowly.
Yeah, but go check it out. A podcast saves relationship on all podcasting platforms and APWSTR Productions on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, those websites /APWSTR. Mutual aid links are down in the description. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, I want pizza so bad.
Dude, I'm really hungry.
God, I want pizza so bad.
I was amazingly just raw dog and Lucky Charms with your hand out of the bag.
That's all we had today,
That's all we had, yeah.
I didn't even have that much.
Yeah.
It's struggling.
We're struggling, yeah. It's it sucks being in that period right before. Like,
we literally get paid tomorrow. So
yeah, but also we only get paid tomorrow from like one thing,
and then it's the rest
like,
of them.
Who fucking knows when the other one's gonna come in?
Yeah, it's true.
I like this job.
This job is so good. I love it. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye.